Let's get it. Let's get it. You ready? Jim, I got it? Okay. Everybody here? I'm not here for Blaze. This isn't about Blaze. Blaze is irrelevant. I went over there, I was being nice, and I straight up told him to his face what the three options was, because nobody going nowhere. He want to sit here and make it worse for himself. That's on him. All right, so I got more important shit to worry about. So, I got two surprises for y'all. One, what's up, Lady Black? One, this live is strictly about the people who have been directly affected by Scala and Leola, because that is the main story right now. So if there's anybody that got receipts or anything like that and want to speak up about anything that Leola or Scala did, make sure you provide receipts. Instagram it to me, text it to me so I can put it on the green screen. I got one important guest that's about to come up now. But before I do that, I want to make sure, one, she's in here. Two, everyone's tapping the fucking screen and protecting the live. And three, I need you guys to see this. And I want to make sure Blaze and Cuban and everybody's seeing this. I don't know who else is on live. I don't know who else is doing this and the third. Can you renew it? What? This right here.
Oh.
Okay. So, you're here, baby? All right, send that request in. But before I get you on, I want you guys to see something because Jessie herself told me to post this. Milan, are you ready? Is everybody ready? Is everybody ready? All right. 1, 2. BuzzFeed. 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 Yeah. Yeah. She wanted everybody to know that she's okay. And that she's going to holler at some people. Because, threatening a journalist and stuff is pretty stupid. Pretty dumb. Thank you, baby. Yeah. The BuzzFeed in LA. Their headquarters. What's up, my love?
Hey, babe. How are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Good. I could not get it to work the other way, so I had to do it
Oh,
this
the
way.
guest?
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. Do what you gotta do. First of all, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
All right, so this is content creator Love Good _ Allie. Obviously, her name is Allie. Say hi, Allie.
Hey, guys. How are you?
All right, it's very, very obvious. Yes, I know she is not black. She is what would you consider yourself?
Fucking white? I mean,
White as shit. Okay, yeah, she's
I'm a
white as
tiefling,
hell.
so I
But
don't know.
there you go. Yes, she is. Her name's Allie. That's all that matters because those other people over there. They like to be like, oh my god, Pat. Oh my god, you got a white woman on there. Oh my god, you got a white. Who cares? Who cares? We don't care about her skin color at all. She has been terrorized. She has been a victim, survivor of what's been going on. And I want to make sure that her story is heard because she has been literally shadow banned like crazy.
Yeah,
So
it's been
this
pretty
is
bad.
about the only way that I'm gonna basically this the best way I know to sit here and help her get her true story out so everybody can see it in 4K, run the likes up, run the views up. We had 615 people on this side already. I don't know how many people's on your side,
Right
but
now, 7.
yeah.
Low.
So there you go. Why ask her then? I was being sarcastic, Christina. I don't know if you know how sarcasm is, how sarcasm works. Um, but yeah, read the room. Jesse's in here. Everyone say hi, Jesse. She's in the whatchamacallit. She's in the comment section of my live. Say hi to Jesse.
BuzzFeed, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
BuzzFeed.
Yep. So All right, so I'm gonna ask the first question. First off, how did this all start? Like how did this begin, and when do you think it began?
Leola pretty much introduced herself and came into the narc talk community, which is all about narcissism, the different tactics that are used during abusers when they are having their victims. What it is like I teach people and coach people in and through and out of their abusive relationships. That's what I do. And I also teach people how to heal in different practices. So when Leola came onto the side of Narc Talk, she was very supportive of myself and two of my really good friends who are also have their own stories that they will need to tell you. I'll send them your information and get you in touch. So, not long after, I would say a couple months after, some of us started to notice a different behavior, and which came concerning almost immediately. So there was a lot of exposure going on for people who were not, the receipts were not adding up, if that makes sense. And
Mm-hmm.
there was one lady that I was exposing who is protecting a pedophile. Her son is a pedophile and he's protecting her, or she's protecting him. Yeah.
She's
So
yeah.
she's protecting him. Yeah. So all last year, like May, all through, I want to say December, January of this year, I was dragging that mother because the receipts on everything that people were giving me, especially somebody that lives with her, they were remarkable. And it's all on my Instagram. So Leola got mixed up with her and basically came on her side and was protecting her, even though that this woman is a known racist and like she's a horrible person. So, long story short, Leola, there was a lot of exposure going on. Leola asked if I would stick up for this woman like blind faith, and I was like, what do you mean? So I told her, she told me she was grieving. I think I sent you the one screenshot. Let me see if I could do that. I
Good.
sent, yeah, the one screenshot of the entire conversation of she wanting me to.
So you would hit enhance and then effects and then the green screen thingy with the green screen where you would put a picture up.
Got it. Okay, there we go.
They asked why did your voice change?
Oh, so I have a disability, and you guys can see. You see that wire that's
Yeah, I
implanted in my
see it.
neck? So I have a
No, I know
battery.
about it already, but they don't know. So yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I have a battery right here in my chest, and it's from to help me not seize. I
Yeah.
died of medical malpractice in 2014, so I still have seizures and all these other medical conditions since then. Oh shit, it went away. So,
Yeah, so
uh,
everyone that's in my comment section tell her to drink water and stuff like that. Just be very mindful before you crack jokes like that. Just make sure you know what you're talking about before you just say shit because you never know what somebody going through. So go ahead.
Thank you. So this is pretty much where it started on the entire conversation. As you can see, this is from July 15th of last year. And she wanted me to go after a group of individuals who were exposing a woman who possibly had involvement in her husband's death. I mean, like, she just wanted me to have the blind loyalty on that. And I said, well, if you are grieving, I mean, you can read everything. I said, if you are grieving, focus on grieving. Everything else is background noise. Me telling her no, that I'm not going to blindly attack other people for her, pissed her off. And you will see it in the entire conversations of everything that I had posted on Instagram. She politely told me to go fuck myself and then said, this will be the last time that you speak to me. I said, fine, no problem.
Mm.
It wasn't until 2 or 3 days later where she started to make fun of my disability. So not only do I have seizures and like a slew of other medical problems, I have like I have infertility. I'm not able to bear children by myself because of the medical malpractice that I received. So Leola knew that because whenever I do go live, people are like, how did you escape an abuser with kids? Well, I can't have kids. So, I mean, like, you know what I mean?
I'm
She
sorry,
knew.
bro.
Thank you. But she knew because she would join my lives all the time. She was super supportive before I told her, no, I'm not going to be blind and attack somebody for you. Especially whenever there's no reason to attack those people in the first place. I mean, they're doing a good job by themselves. So that led to a slew of nonstop harassment for months on end. And it was comments about like, I don't care about your uterus, I don't care about your vagina problems, and then she would go on YouTube Live.
What? Oh.
Yeah, she would go on YouTube Live, and this would be at like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. She doesn't sleep. She has been told that she has insomnia, and she has told many people she has insomnia. So, anyways, she would go on YouTube Live for at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, sometimes for a very, very long time. It would be like 8 to 9 hours at a time. So, and where is it? So, right here, you could see
Mm.
about the uterus. She brings it up in this one. She talks about, I don't care about your uterus. But here's the one live that she did on YouTube where she attacks myself and two of my other good friends and states that she wishes that we were all dead. She decided to go on there and state that we have our disabilities and we deserve it. It's just like nonstop. Nonstop. So she also would say like people could do weird things with their skin. Yeah, I could do weird things with my skin and I can move my esophagus all the way over. I have a chronic
That's
illness.
actually pretty cool. That's
Thanks. Like I have a
actually
chronic
pretty cool,
illness.
yeah.
And so like your favorite bee today, she's the same thing. She also has the same chronic illness. So it's just like why would you even attack someone on something that they cannot control it within their body? Why? What is the whole reason for that? And it was nonstop. So that was the first live. And this one, she tells us that our family members that are sick are that we deserve that. That's part of our karma, is what she would say, even though she doesn't believe in karma. And this one, in this YouTube live, she told my best friend Sam to die. Please die, is her quote. And here's another one. That's another screenshot. So as you guys can see up at the very top corner here, this is all on my Instagram. So I made a highlight of it today. But this is Leola 4, and you can watch that YouTube video on there.
Mm.
Yeah. So do you remember that
Mm.
mother that was protecting the pedo that I was telling you about?
Yeah.
Her name's Kristen. So Kristen and Leola decided to get together and become BFFs because they hated me, they hated Sam, and they don't like Brittany either. So they decided
Oh.
to create a group chat. And the orange is Leola, and where it says censored right here, that's Kristen's
Someone
account.
got doxxed?
Yeah. So Leola and Kristen decided to write down her enemies' addresses, which mine was on it, Sam's was on it, and a couple other people. Thankfully, two of the addresses on there were wrong, but she was sending them to random people on the internet, and we have no idea who. Because this screenshot that we were given, one of the ladies decided that this is borderline illegal, and she bounced. I know. And this one, in this one, she tells us, if you really don't like somebody and you hate somebody, why is it so bad for you to tell them to exit stage left? Is her words. Here's another one telling us to die. And this one, it was very interesting. So she was right before this video, and you guys can all see it on
Let me
my.
read that. Hold on. Let me read that text because I didn't see this one. This was right after she said, "I am Sam's.exo's daughter, Scar, V's cancer, and mine, and all's medical conditions was karma."
Yep. So
And
that's
you got that video on this Instagram I'm showing, correct?
we have everything.
Okay, so for everyone that's coming in here saying, "Oh, this is BS. This is cat," the reason why I have her Instagram behind me, she can't show the video on a green screen. She can only show snippets and screenshots of what she has on her Instagram.
Yeah.
So she has the full videos of everything. As you can see, she has Leola playlists all over her stuff. You just have to scroll and find it. Her Instagram, damn, I don't have the Instagram header on here. How do I put it on? What's the Instagram?
Lovegood_Alley. So you literally just
Yeah,
click
so
the
it's
last
the
name up
same.
there,
So yeah,
underscore.
so you
Yeah.
see the username of her
Yeah.
TikTok. It's the same on her Instagram, right here. So you just click her TikTok. First of all, follow her. She's awesome. Second of all, her Instagram is the same username as her TikTok. So all you got to do is go over there. All the tea is there. Everything is there in 4K. No one can sit here and say it's edited, it's bullshit. It's real. And there's a reason why I showed Jesse's picture first with the BuzzFeed. I think you guys can put two and two together. There's a reason why Jesse is here and saying a word because Jesse is moving in what? Silence. Okay? Surprise, hoes. Now continue, baby.
I love it. So, this is a screenshot of one of the ladies, the mother who's protecting the pedophile. This was on her
Mm.
Instagram, and I'm not 100% sure, but whenever Leola was late one live, she mentioned that my medical device is a chip. And the verbiage on this one,
Mm.
where is it at? Is my finger right there? It says medical chip. So I mean, like, it it's just a little bit too coincidental for me. Again, poking fun at my disability. Like, I can't control the fact that I seize, and I can't control that I could do things with my skin or like move my joints really weird and things like that. Like, I can't control that. So why would you constantly make fun of someone for something that they can't control within their body?
Mm.
Let alone telling them to die multiple times. So, I mean, it was nonstop harassment for about a year. And then it got to a point where Leola was on live one night and people were questioning her sobriety. And that was in question for a couple months because the way that she was acting was not her, what she's shown us clear like months and months and months ago. So it was a little bit alarming. And then one night she was live and she talked in grave detail about her sister's suicide. And I mean, like, it, when you go into grave detail like that, it's a big red flag. Like, this person is not good. Everything just needs to halt. Like, I don't care if she's harassing people, telling them to die. Like, you just stop posting, right? And one of the people decided to reach out to her family to make sure that, like, she is mentally okay as, like, a true concern. And you'll see that in my Instagram reels as well. It's a true concern because you don't talk about a family member's suicide in great detail.
One thing, real quick, Ali. Some of the people are having trouble getting into some of these story thingies. They said some of them are not working. Can you tell them to go all the way back?
Yeah, they
They
got to
have to
go
go all the
all the
way.
way.
You
I,
guys are going straight for this.
yep,
I'm telling y'all, goes to the very first one with no number on it. It goes
yep,
back 50 weeks. So just keep scrolling back, and the first word that says Leola with no number, you
yep,
start from there and then go from there.
yep,
That's how you catch up. And yes, those reels, those stories are over 50 weeks old.
yeah. It's over a year
So
old.
all the tea is there. Everything she's showing on the screen, everything I got on my phone, I've already watched all of it. You have to go all the way back.
Yeah,
And I'm telling that to Jessie as well while she's watching here, baby. You got to go all the way back. If there's anybody right now who's a blogger or a journalist that wants parts of this story or whatever, and they want tea, go all the way back. And
yeah.
for the record, I want to make sure we are talking about the same person. Wink, wink. We are talking about George Foreman's daughter.
Yes,
Same George Foreman that was in a rumble with the jungle with Muhammad Ali, the late great Muhammad Ali. Same
yes,
George Foreman that came back in '94 at 40 years old and knocked Moore out and won the heavyweight title. The same George Foreman that became a millionaire off of grills. That same George Foreman. That is his daughter, correct?
yep. His daughter.
Okay. Bet. I want to make sure I got that on the record.
Yep.
Go ahead, baby. Continue.
So this one right behind me is a very interesting one. So recently, Leola has been talking about her ex-husband. But this is actually written by her ex-husband because she was caught cheating on him
Mm.
with a man named Sergio. And they were supposed to, according to this, which is in the divorce decree, according to this, they were going to AA. And I mean, like, you guys screenshot
Mm.
this. Screenshot this and then read it because it is mind blowing. Absolutely mind blowing.
Mm.
And that, I believe, is in Leola's 6. Leola, season 6.
Gabrielle, her IG is the same username as her TikTok right here. You just click on her side. Love good underscore Ali Ali. Oh, sorry, ALLIE. You just copy her username from TikTok and paste it in Instagram search bar, and it'll pull right up. And then all you gotta do is go scroll all the way back because she has a million. Girl, I was getting a little frustrated. I ain't gonna lie. I was like,
I
damn,
know.
you save a lot of receipts, woman. Like
I
she
do.
saves everything.
I have to save
You
everything.
save receipts, don't you? I bet you save actual receipts from the store, don't you?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
she
How'd you
does.
know?
Yeah, I could tell because she saves every story known to man. So you have to literally go all the way back. All right, go ahead, baby. Continue.
So, after this was going on, there was more lives. She created flowcharts, and you guys will see that within the highlight series as well. She made an entire flowchart about myself, about Sam, about Brittany, and a couple other people too, that you guys will also see within there. And none of it made sense compared to all the receipts that were there, like everything that we have. And there's a lot of stuff that I still haven't posted. I mean, she'll go live for hours on end and jump from one topic to another, and like you have to like piece it all together and screen record for hours. And there's a group of people that have helped myself and Sam and Brittany, and they're called the Anons, and they are phenomenal group of women who just came together and said we need to help them. So they screen record for us, they screenshot for us. They are really there to support us, and they're phenomenal. They're beautiful women. So they helped us get a lot of this information of like these late nights because different time zones and everything else like that. So it worked out really well that we were able to keep everything all nice and organized. Now, like I said, I do have screen recordings that I did myself that I have not posted here because it came to a point like right around November, right around Thanksgiving. I was like, I cannot keep defending myself anymore. And it is getting to the point where it's just like, you know, once you poke at somebody's infertility for so long, once you tell people to die for so long, I just, and constantly poking at the disability, it takes a toll on you. Only on your body, energetically, spiritually. It's just like, I'm done. You know what I mean? So there is a reason why there's so many weeks ago, and then you'll see me stop posting.
Now I want to do a quick intermission, real quick, because I believe everyone is watching this live, including the ops. First of all, I need you to wave hi to the ops. Well,
What
after
are
you
the
drink that
odds?
water, of course. The ops, the people who are really not gonna like you after this, because there's a lot of street scholar supporters. So wave hi to them because they're watching. Okay,
People are either going to love me or they hate me. It's just, I
exactly.
am who I am.
Two,
But I come with
everyone,
receipts.
everyone is coming to your IG. Now,
Yeah,
I need to also keep in mind and remind you, there are going to be people who are not going to be on your side that's going to come to that IG, and they're going to try to bully you. They're going to
they will.
harass you, and they're going to threaten you.
They will.
And I want to make sure that everyone that is watching, if you even think about doing so, she saves everything. She will not even say a word back to you. She will laugh and giggle, screenshot, and save it. I'm just putting it out there.
It's not
Fair
uncommon for
warning.
grown men to call my phone and try to harass me and then sexually harass me. It's not uncommon that that happens
See?
because of
Hmm.
what I do to help their wives or girlfriends get out of the situations that they're in.
Oh no, I'm not saying we should care about what Leola and Scala has to say. What I'm saying is that I'm talking about the people that support them. Does that make sense? People that support them, they're even almost as dangerous as them, and they come in droves.
They
So I
do.
want to make sure that we both agreed to do this, and we both knew the consequences of this. And I made sure I made it very clear to her off the app, and I'm making sure I make it clear to her on video on the app that
Yeah.
we already know is going to happen. Now, explain that one, because that one I was confused about.
Which one?
With behind you, the screen,
Oh, this one?
yeah,
So this gets interesting.
yeah, I was confused
My
by that.
friend Sam, that Leola also cannot stand, was exposing a veteran who is very sociopathic, and the women that he abuses is just horrible. Well, anyways, somebody decided to create an entire Discord of the Miami Mike series. And if you guys go to, I'll post it on a link on my Instagram here after we get off of the page that you need to go to for the Miami Mike series. That's
Mm-hmm.
nuts, just to watch. So Leola decided to interject herself into that entire situation and was sending screenshots for the other side, like the people that were being exposed. She was sending them
Mm-hmm.
screenshots. Anyways, it got to a point where somebody found out that Leola was in the Discord and doing so. And she was going on and on and on and like contradicting herself. Well, everybody, I would say about at least 20 people in that Discord, which I have all those. I just did not post them in my, on the Leola highlight series because I was at like a
Mm-hmm.
halt. So, anyways, around this, Leola was going on and on and on about like how what she was saying was contradictory to what she was saying right then and there. So we already had the receipts, right, within the highlight reel. Everybody's already seen that because some of the Miami Mike people were also watching my stories as well.
Right.
So Leola kept telling me to go whisper to my crystals because I own a crystal shop, an ethically sourced crystal shop. So she kept telling me to go whisper to my crystals. And she doesn't even realize that there are crystals in the Bible. Like there, here's the ones that are
Mm.
listed and where they are listed in the Bible. But yet she
Gotcha.
would call herself a woman of God or like a Christian. She used to say Christian. Now she says that she's just a follower of Jesus. So she switches up
Alex,
the language.
one thing before you finish. Miss Maude, Maude 281. She sat here and told me for no apparent reason why not go live with both of them together. No, I'm not gonna sit here and invite someone who terrorized this woman for clout, views, and likes. I'm not gonna sit here and get her on a live with her after everything that woman did to her and her boyfriend has done to her. That's not what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna invite them on a live together because you want to get your popcorn and your wine together so you can sit here and have a show. This ain't the type of live for that. Usually I'm known for that, yes, because I'm a messy ass bitch. That's who I am. But on this specific live, I'm not about to sit here and have those individuals come on my live and gaslight and lie. I'm not letting it happen. So fuck those views, fuck them, and fuck anybody that wants me to sit here and let them hop on a live and talk shit to her. Fuck out of here. Not happening. Go ahead, baby.
And here's the problem with that too. Say that you did invite her into this live. She would be contradicting literally every receipt that there is.
Right.
What she says will contradict what is already there, what is already written. She will contradict everything that she has written in this. And those are her words. Those are not mine. So what is the point of even having her here? If you want the popcorn, go to my highlights. Scroll all the way over. Start with Leola
Facts.
1. I'm not even kidding you. And then after you're done with that, go to Light Queen. I have 40 fucking seasons of a woman protecting a pedophile.
No, baby, Day. There's no peace. Okay, so you talk about peace. I get where you're coming from. You want to be, on that peace love bullshit right now. But I got sat here and doxxed by Leola and her boyfriend. I had CPS called by Leola and her boyfriend. I got swatted, yes, 3 times on live. The third time in front of my child, in front of Leola, from Leola and her boyfriend. I'm not here to bring peace. I'm here for your destruction. But I'm going to do it the right way, if that makes sense. Because
Yeah.
if I want to do it my way, I'll be locked up right with one of them soon. Trust me. And I don't want to go that route because I got kids and I got a beautiful woman behind me that I got to sit here and live for.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do it the right way. And I want to make sure everything I have done, I did everything possible to make sure I did not go to that next level. And I know there's plenty of good left in me to do so. So I'm going to do that. So that peace bullshit, take it up with them. When they go live, which they will, they're going to go on Tanya's live or Blaze's live. Or Leola might go on her own live. Go tell them that peace and love bullshit. Over here, we not doing that fuck shit over here. I'm sorry for keep interrupting you, baby, but her
You're good.
comments are fucking annoying me. And no, moderators, don't block her. Just keep saying some dumb shit, please. Continue.
So you will hear Leola say that she is a feminist and she is a woman of God, or she will call herself a conservative feminist. I don't even know what that means. But if you are going to identify as a feminist, why are you attacking somebody's infertility? Why are you attacking a woman who has disabilities? That's what I don't understand. Like, if you are saying that you are a feminist, then why do the complete opposite to somebody that you know is suffering? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It just blows my mind, the lack of empathy and the lack of consciousness as a whole, realistically. It's just like she can't even differentiate what she says. And the way that she does go live, and you guys will see it all in the highlights too, and the lives that she is in, she will say one thing and then contradict herself a few minutes later.
Mm.
But this was all last year. Like, there are so many people that have called her out and that she has affected, that not only their jobs, like she called one man's church, she contacted his ex-wife. She's done so many horrible things to people, and they don't deserve that. But they're just sticking up for themselves because they're like, why would you make fun of somebody that has a condition? Why would you make fun of somebody that could die tomorrow because of their chronic illness? You know what I mean? It blows my mind. And it's going to be nonstop. It will always be nonstop. No matter what, no matter what program she goes into or she states that she's in, you will see also in the Leola highlights where she states that she's sober from this day, but yet there will be documentation from something that is different. So the receipts don't add up.
Mm.
How is Leola
Mm.
calling a church when she laid up with Sculla? I don't know. I really don't know.
Mm. Is Leola bipolar? I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so I can't diagnose somebody. That's not my job. That's not Allie's job.
The closest thing that she would probably be considered as would be histrionic personality disorder. And they have a very grandiose sense of self. They feel like that they are untouchable, and they are very into their own sensuality. Throughout the entire Leola series, you will see on there where she talks about her breasts a lot.
Mm.
And she will refer to herself in a very sexual manner. But that's
And
part of HPD.
I wanna add something real quick. That I think is gonna shock a lot of people. Scala is a pathological liar. Leola is a pathological liar.
Yeah.
I strongly believe that I believe Scala was telling the truth as to why I'm shadow banned and why a plethora of other people that are speaking about Leola and the Foreman family and Scala are shadow banned. I believe Leola's family has some pull in that. I honestly God believe it. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think that's the only time I've ever believed him. And I think he's telling the truth about that. And I think her hopping on here, I think her hopping on here and on my live the other day saying that that's not true, that he would never do that, this and the third. I don't believe her. I actually believe him when he says that because ever since I started putting receipts up and blasting them, my pages, all of them.
Yeah.
I have over 1 million followers between 3 pages. All of
That's
them are shadow banned.
That's not
Shadow
normal.
banned. I
No.
I have 700,000 followers on one page. I can't even crack 2,000 views for one video a whole day. That's impossible. Your video where you mentioned Leola only had 38 likes. You have a quarter
Yeah.
million followers.
Yeah.
That doesn't add up to me.
Same. And it's been that way for the past couple months. So anything that I post, it's constant. The only thing
Yep.
I was able to do was now that they're gonna hear this, but you know how TikTok has those sync your contacts.
Mm-hmm.
So I sunk my contacts, and anybody who I recently put in their information for, all these accounts started popping up, and I was like, block, 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 block. Don't want nothing to do with you guys. And that could be
Mm.
the reason why I was shadow banned for the longest time. I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not
Yeah, it's
tolerating that
it's
shit
it's
anymore.
it's been
And
it's
it
been
all
really. I'm sorry, baby.
and it all started because I told her no. I mean, you guys can see right here where she starts. I just want to let you know what you're doing for many of us is remarkable, but I am disappointed with the trajectory of Narc Talk because I wouldn't I wouldn't attack somebody for her. I told her no. She's not used to being told no.
Jesse, yes, you can. Jesse, if you want to hop on a live and speak to me when I'm done with Ali, I'll add you on as a guest on my live. But I want to make sure everything Ali got to say gets out because she's been tragically shadow banned. Like your views, like I get nauseous looking at it again. Like you got 250,000. That video came out 3 days ago about Leola, and it didn't blow up. That don't make sense.
No.
40 likes. Y'all need
And
to go on her page and blow that video up. Y'all need to share that video seriously because
yep.
I reposted it on mine and it only got 2,000 views.
Yeah.
That's it. So
Yeah.
go to her page, find a video about Leola, and then duet it, repost it, get it out there. Get it out there. You can just comment. All right, Jesse, go ahead. Go ahead, baby. Leave a comment.
Nick just said Leola took all of her videos down of Scala and turned off the comments. So she must be back to public because she was private.
Oh, so she went back to public, but she deleted everything first before she went back to public. Yeah,
And
she realized
apparently
she
she has
fucked
a
up.
new name.
And so she changed her username.
Yeah, yeah, she does that quite often. It's Lucille, Draisma,
So she's
Luciille.
guilty.
Yeah, and she must have taken that off of
Because only
the woman named Light Queen because she does that too. She's had over 40 some names. Kristen, not Leola. But
wow,
yeah,
wow, wow. It's
yeah,
giving scary. It's giving
it is.
scary. See, while everyone else is moving sloppy, and you don't know these names, but the people in my side know who they are. The Granny Coy Bundys, the Tanya Michelles, the Blaze Phillies. They move very sloppy, and they tell everyone what their next move is. And I used to do the same. I'm no longer doing that. You guys had no idea this was coming, right? You had no idea none of this was coming because I didn't say it was coming. It just happened. You get what I'm saying? So what I want to say is this. These people, I want them to keep moving sloppy. I want them to keep doing what they're doing. Keep sitting here doing public fiascos and shaming people and lying on people and this, that, and the third. Tiffany, I see you, baby. She tried to duet your video and they deleted it. I see you, Tiffany.
Me?
When I'm done on the live with her, no, yeah, when they try to duet the video about you, they deleted her video. Yeah. So what I want to say is this. While these guys is over here making fiascos and making shows and stuff like that off of other folks' traumas and lying on people and this, that, and the third, I'm going to continue to do the right thing and bring receipts anytime I talk about y'all. I always have receipts.
Yeah, same.
Always.
And you won't hear me speak on
Always.
anything
I
until I
don't
have
speak on
receipts.
shit without receipts. And
Yeah.
as you can see, I bring the receipts, whether it be in the human form of Ali or whether it be in the written form of Jesse. There's always receipts.
And
Always.
this is just the beginning. I'm going to guide you, if you would like, to a couple
Mm-hmm.
other people who have been tragically destroyed by Leola and her
I
behavior.
need all of them to come forward. That's what I'm saying. This
Yeah.
live is about this. I want my friend Tiffany from Charlotte to pull up on the live. I want my boy Eric, who's been dying to speak on this. My bad, Eric. I know you've been dying to speak on it, but today is the day. Today is the day. I'm gonna add my boy Eric on there. I'm just gonna add a plethora of guests on the live so they can all speak their piece and speak their stories. And Jess is literally watching and documenting everything because
Yeah.
I'm gonna show this again. That's all I gotta say.
BuzzFeed, baby.
That's all I gotta say.
Hey, Patrick,
It's
Tanya.
I'm not confirming or nor denying. I'm just leaving that there. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's all
That's
you
all
have
I'm
to
gonna
do.
say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's it.
Patrick, someone did say that Tanya's page is down, but not the flower in motion page.
Oh, so her main page is down where it got reported, or she deleted it.
Tanya's page is down, but not the flower in motion page. I don't know if it was deleted or if it's taken down.
Wow. So Tiny's page is gone. It won't last. I'm not celebrating that because she'll come back. She's a narcissist. Narcissists, as you know, Ali, they can't stay put. They can't stay
Yeah.
down.
And their masks slip very easily. And all you
Exactly.
have to do is just either ask a specific question and they will either divert it or gaslight the shit out of you
Mm-hmm.
and make you feel worse.
All right, Mir 3.6.9. Again, when I'm done on the live with Ali, I will invite a plethora of guests on the live to speak their piece only about this situation with Scala and Leola. Do I have the 6 box option? I don't think I do.
And this one
I
right
don't.
now, no. I couldn't figure it out. I haven't been live in a long time. So Tanya's page was banned. Flower
Oh, it was
Emotion is still
banned.
up. Mm-hmm.
So wait. No. My moderator said Tanya Page is not down.
Okay. Someone said, forgive me for this mispronunciation. Palisa, her main page is down. Main page is permanently banned.
I don't care about Policia. She's not important. I don't know why they're going over there telling you this. We don't care about Policia. We don't care about Tanya. They're not important. That's not the point of this live. The point of this live is about Ali and people like Ali who have been through what everyone else has been through in regards to Scala and Leola. That's all I care about right now. Fuck Blaze. Fuck all of them. They're not relevant. That's all we care about right now. Is the people who are literally speaking their fucking minds. Y'all coming in here trying to freaking side swipe what I'm doing and talking about. It's not going to stop. I'm going to talk about what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to make sure everybody got a voice to speak. That's it. Go ahead, Ali, continue. I'm sorry for keep interrupting you, but these people
You're
are
good.
pissing me off now.
You're good. I mean, yeah, we kind of expected it though, yeah. There was a gentleman last night who actually used to be a diehard Leola supporter. Not long ago, I guess, she told him to go be with his dead mother, and she hoped that he drank himself to death. He came to me was it last night or the night before? Whose live was I in? I was in somebody's live. I think it was either yours or maybe Candace's.
Okay.
No, Cubans, maybe Cubans. So I was in that live, and I was like, "Wait, I've seen your name before. Aren't you a Leola supporter?" And he's like, "I was," and I was like,
Carnival
"Interesting."
Gal. Her Instagram is lovegood_Ali. It's the same username as her TikTok right here on the right of me.
Yeah.
You literally have to just copy it, paste it into the search bar on Instagram, go through all of her reels or stories, and go all the way back into the first tab that says Leola. She has receipts of
All the
everything
way.
in regards to her, and I think some stuff has Scala in it. I'm not sure.
Hey,
So she
Cuban.
has everything. Everything. All right. It's linked
So
into
cool.
her TikTok too if you can't find it. Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry for interrupting you. I apologize.
You're good. Willow Grain. Do you know who she is? Willow Grain.
Willow Grain, yes.
She's beautiful. Look at you. Um, yeah. So, Allie, can you make somebody a mod? Yeah, I made what's his face a mod? Nick. Hold please. Karen, I'm gonna make you a mod too because I love you. Um, a moderator. There you go. So that gentleman slid into my DMs last night, and he's like, "I did not realize how big of a blind follower I was, and I just wanted to apologize to you truly." And I was like, "That's okay, but like your apology is completely accepted. I forgive you." I mean, like there are some people that completely believe her story, even though there will be receipts posted like this. You can read it and interpret it for yourself. And then there will be people that join her lives and constantly want to believe what she is saying, but the receipts do not add up to what she's saying. And that's what people need to remember. That's what
Okay.
people need to remember. There was a gentleman that she used to go live with a couple times. His name was 200 Pounds of Pissed Off. I'll have him get a hold of you too, because he keeps everything as well. He keeps all those receipts.
Okay,
That's
so for
interesting.
everyone that's in the live hopping, moderators, you have full permission just for this live because I already told the moderators I just want people muted because I don't want to lose followers. But in this case, I'm done. So everybody that's live hopping between my live and Candid Captain Crunchy Wigs live and freaking Blazers live or Tiny's live, I don't care who's fucking live. Block them. Block them. I don't have time for the live hopping bullshit. I don't care what someone else is saying about me. I don't care that someone's recording me. I want them to record me. I want them to watch me. They want their eyes to gaze at me because one, they want to fuck me probably. Two, they are obsessed with me. So it's one of the two or both. So let them watch, let them stare, let them visualize and fantasize about my cock and balls at this point. I don't give a fuck. Let them watch. But you guys keep coming up in here, fucking reporting what somebody else is doing. I don't care if you're a mutual of mine. You are getting blocked. I'm not playing with y'all this live. I'm trying to give my friend here a safe space to speak her story, and you guys keep fucking interrupting me about shit that I don't give a fuck about. I don't care about Candid Capricorn. Fuck her. She can go to hell. I don't care. That woman body shamed me on her fucking live for 7 hours, and I gave her grace and did not say a word about her until that bitch kept going.
Oh, shit.
I let you live. I let you breathe. I let you talk your shit on this app, and I did not bother you. Since you're watching me. And you know what you did because I have the receipts. You could have left me alone, but you wanted to sit here and fucking act tough. You want to sit here with your long ass chin and your big bird wigs, want to sit here and talk your shit to another man. But when a woman press you, you got nothing to say. Since you want to watch this, record that, ho. Now leave me the fuck alone and let me help my friends. Thank you. Go ahead, baby.
What other questions do you have?
Shit. Damn, I asked quite a few. Fuck.
So, okay, we'll just do a recap then. So
Okay, let's do a recap. Yeah.
Okay, so for the people that are just now coming in, hi, hello, I'm Allie. I have receipts. I have receipts on Leola for the past year. So if you want to go ahead and go to my Instagram, which is the same username as my TikTok, you are going to want to go to my highlights, scroll all the way over, and I'm telling you all the way fucking over. You are going to see one highlight that says Leola with no number, and then right beside that you will see Leola 2, and then you will see Leola 3. And there is going to be receipts, just like this one behind me, of constant harassment, discrimination against people who have disabilities, like that can go like this and move their esophagus all weird. And you will hear her say things like that in there. So she also wishes people to die. For what reason? Because they disagreed with her and told her no? That's unacceptable.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is everyone caught up yet or no?
Scala here.
Scala's in your live?
Apparently.
Okay, so Scala, so we already knew this was going to happen.
Scala got blocked immediately. Thanks, mods.
Okay, good job. All right, so yeah, I already told you that was going to happen. Scala, that's what he does. He comes out of hiding and he goes to the next person and tries to threaten them and intimidate them. He was blocked with the quickness. He's out of there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna let you know right now. I don't know if your address is anywhere on the internet of any kind. I'm letting you know now. He's going to dox you.
Yeah, no, Leola already did, and so did Kristen.
Oh, there you go. So she's
I've been
prepared
dealing
for
with this shit for over a year.
Okay, there we go. So she ready for whatever.
Thankfully, it was myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was either 4 or 5 other people that Leola and Kristen, the mother who protects her pedophile son, her and like one other person, they were trying to get all of our information and do what with it? What were they going to do? Show up at my door and have coffee? Are you going to bring me a present? Like, what the fuck are you going to do? Because I'm telling you, if you go to somebody's house with malice intent, that could be considered domestic terrorism. It's what it is.
Somebody says she don't give a fuck. I like her.
I don't. Because what are they going to do to me? Tell me to go die? I already did that once in 2014, and that shit didn't stick. I came back. So, like, what are you going to tell me to do then?
I want to reiterate, this woman literally, technically, died.
Yeah.
And came back to life.
Yeah.
8 years ago, and is still here. So she died already. She's not afraid to die again. So doxing her literally only tickles her.
Yeah.
You're looking at a gangster right here, okay?
Don't tell me with a good time, though.
Okay? She's built way different. Like, stop worrying about her skin color or any of that shit. That's a gangster right there, period. Okay?
Yeah.
So
what are they going to do?
Go over there and show her your love. That's it. What else I want to know?
Damn, I want to hear Allie's near-death experience. I already posted that shit on TikTok. You got to go down to 2020, and it's all on there. You will see me with a bright orange shirt. It's the most beautiful experience I've ever had.
What?
beautiful.
Beautiful.
So dying, it was a beautiful process. Yeah, I remember fucking everything. So some Willow Green said, damn, I want to hear Allie's near-death experience story. If you go all the way down to 2020, where I'm wearing a San Diego Ocean Beach sweatshirt, and it's bright orange, you can't fucking miss it. My hair's a little bit longer. You will hear the entire series of my near-death experience. It was the most beautiful thing that happened. Leading up to that, it was absolute hell. But actually dying was beautiful. Coming back was awful. I was bedridden for 2 years. And it took me 5 years to get to where I am now. So it's like, if these people want to go ahead and show up on my door or like call me and harass me and stuff, what are they going to do?
Karen, what up, boo? Karen's in the building. Oh,
I ain't Karen. How
well,
are
I
you?
guess I guess that's it for now. I don't know. Because there's like a lot of other people that want their stories told in my guest box. So what
Yeah.
I'm gonna do is, if you decide to end your live, come to mine, and I'm gonna show you how to use the guest box thing.
Please
All
do.
you gotta do is hit multi guest. She didn't know how to do multi guest. So when you hit the multi guest, then you send your request in, and then I'll add you. But for right now, just come to the live and watch. I'm gonna sit here and add as many people as possible
Yeah.
to the guest box so they can each individually speak their stories and stuff like that. And then whatever they got, hopefully they can send it to my Instagram so I can show it in the background. Because again, we bring receipts here. We show
Yeah.
actual proof.
Yeah.
So
I
there we
will
go.
not speak unless I have receipts.
Exactly.
So,
All right, baby. Thank you for hopping on with me.
thank you. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Guest box is open. Guest box is open. So,
Um, she wanted some sauce. I know Mike. Where the fuck is Mike? Oh, not Mike. Eric. Where's Eric at? Where's Eric at?
Hold
Tiff,
on.
you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, there's Eric, and there is Mir. All right, so there's
Fuck.
everybody. Okay. Tiff, put your damn camera on. You're not ugly, sis. Put your face on here. There we go. Oh, not the Bow Wow braids. Not the little Iverson braids.
Yeah.
She rocking some Reeboks.
Don't
I
call her
couldn't
out
figure
like
out how to
that,
turn it
man.
on. I couldn't figure out how to turn it on.
Oh shit.
Yo, I could not figure out how to turn on my camera and the volume. Hey, Ricky. I'm done with you, yo.
Well, your receipts, Tiffany, we already showed it the other day. But
Oh,
let
the
me see
ones
if I
that I
can.
sent you from Leola?
Yeah, well, from Scala. Oh, wait, you didn't
Yeah,
send me nothing about Leola.
I did. Remember, I sent it to you this morning. Was it this morning or yesterday?
Was it yesterday? Was it via text message?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Let me look at it. I'll be right back.
Yes.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah. I showed him my receipt. I didn't know that she was doing this to other people, but yeah, she's just as bad, bro. Oh God, there goes Mr.
Honestly,
Brace.
this is getting way out of hand now.
It is. It is.
I got it.
man,
Yeah.
they ain't
I
So
recovering
got it.
from this.
I got it.
with me. So I don't know. I'm just gonna start. So with me, basically, she had made a live. I don't know at some point, and this is before they started dating. I already had dealings with Skylar because of Patrick. So she realized that she made a live or whatever. I think it was with Patrick. I'm not too sure who, where she was saying that if people didn't want to be bothered by him anymore, to let her know that she was gonna stop all of this, blah 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 blah. So I didn't say nothing about it. But then one day I was talking and I saw that like her old content had came up, and I was like, wow, it's a shame that you're dating this person and you seem like really genuine and about the right things back then. So she slipped in my DMs and she was like, oh, I feel that you were genuine and you're not really part of everything that's going on with my boyfriend or whatever. And then she was like, if I wanted to be added on the list for him to leave me alone. And I'm like, sure, add me on the list, whatever. That was the conversation. So then one day I happened to see Aunt Karen's live on my FYP, and I went on there and I made a comment. I said, you know, it's bad enough that she doesn't realize that if she ever disagrees with him, he will turn on her in a second, something like that, so along those lines. And she slipped in my DM and she was like, "Oh, you must have forgot our conversation because you spoke on me and nobody's allowed to speak on me. Like, if you speak on me, she's basically gonna get him on me again." And I was like, "Are you serious? Like, are you?" I'm like, "Where did I threaten you? Where did I say anything bad about you?"
Tiff,
Like, you're,
one second, baby, 1 second. Blaze, I know you're in here, and I know you sent a request, and you said that you wanted to talk. No, not right
Blaze, you
now.
ain't
You're
talking.
gonna have to wait your turn. You gotta wait your turn. Right now, I'm helping my friend, which I should have done months ago. I am now giving my friends a chance and a platform to speak their grievances so everyone can get their stories out as well. While Jesse, Jesse, the one that you help, dox and threaten and stuff like that. Yeah, look where she's at a couple hours ago, by the way. That says BuzzFeed, right? Okay. Now you want to talk. So we're going to have to talk later, Power Bottom Blaze. We're going to talk later, bro. But right now, we're going to let my friend Tiffany speak. Go ahead, Tiffany.
So, anyways, she basically, I sent her the receipts. I've been had them. She basically told me that no one was allowed to speak on her because if they speak on her, she was gonna get scholar on them, and that she's off limits. And I'm like, what the hell? So I told her, listen, do what you got to do. You're not gonna tell me that I cannot have an opinion. I didn't say anything bad about you. So if you're gonna stick him on him, stick him on me. I've been dealing with him way before you even came in the picture, way before I even knew who you were. And that was that. I just could not believe that she really had the audacity to go ahead and, message me that, like, "Oh, don't speak on me or I'm gonna get scholar on you." It was just like, are we in high school? Like, what the hell? So she definitely has a whole nother side of her. So I believe what people are stating is true. And that was my interaction with her. And after that, I just blocked her. Like, she slid in my DMs at 3 o'clock in the morning, threatening me with it was just weird. It was very weird.
Now, right after you finish, I'm going to go and re-download the pictures so I can show receipts of everything. And I'm
Yeah.
going to screenshot it in a way where, like, everyone can try to see most of it, all right? So give me, like,
Okay.
2 seconds. I'll be back. Hopefully
Okay.
nobody gets out the box. If you guys end up getting kicked out by accident, just send the guest request back in, okay?
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right, back.
Yeah, I sent him my receipts already.
Me too. And to Jesse.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about Jesse. I found out about it, but I do know that they're mass reporting even people that mention it because Ali, I tried to duet hers and I got reported and they said community guidelines. I tried to appeal it with TikTok, they denied my appeal. Hers and Jesse's, they both got community guidelines. So I had to send literally an email to I don't know if they responded yet to TikTok, like, what the hell? So people that are victim of these people can't share their experiences because they're gonna get,
Boom.
you know.
That's the best I
See?
could do.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah, it's
you
right there.
pretty much see the logistics of where I said, like, are you serious? Like, where she says, um, she can't protect people that attack her, and I'm like, where the hell
Oh,
did you
there
get
we
it
go.
from?
No, there we go. I figured it out. There we go. Now you can read it clear in
Yeah.
4K because I changed the grid up a little bit. So the comments gonna have to be disappearing a little bit, but this is more important. Go ahead, Tiffany.
Yeah. So basically, um, she said, did you want me to make sure you aren't spoken to negatively still? Basically leveraging the conversation that we had where I said, yeah, please tell him to leave me alone. She said, let me know because I don't protect people who attack me. So I said to her, how did I attack you? This is funny. She said, it's okay. I will always look out for you. Seriously. Mind you, I don't even know her. So that in myself was just like, it was weird. So I said, because I asked a question and I wonder, I think he would do you the same as he would do everyone else because he has done so even to people who have not disrespected him or spoken on him. How is that disrespectful to you? Because that's what I said on Karen's live. Like, she's going so hard for him and she doesn't realize that in a second he will turn on her too because he's done it to other people. So she said, let me know if you get any mean messages from anyone on my page or comments. She said, I didn't appreciate the comments you are putting in Karen's live, but I can't see what Patrick's saying. But basically, that's what it was. She told me that I couldn't speak on her because if I did, I was
Here's the next one,
forfeiting.
baby. I got the 5 you sent me, so I'm gonna put each of them up at one at a time.
Okay. She said you leveraged. We're putting in Karen's live. It's all good. I said I am really just confused as to why you even messaged me, almost leveraging our conversation. I thought you said what you said was genuinely okay. Even if I said, okay, even in her life, how did I attack you? I said, I feel bad for you because I believe you're being naive to him. She said, you leveraged our conversation in her life. I said, where am I attacking you? Basically, like, where? Like, what did I do? She said, however, it's all good. If I wanted you to be in this junk, I would have said it. However, you allude to our private conversation, which I didn't. She basically told me from what I got, that she told me that her and Skylar were not dating. They're not dating. I guess to what I can, my opinion, let's say my opinion is that they did this for clout and followers and all this stuff because she slipped in my DM and told me that her and Skylar are not dating, and I was like,
Yep, she said the same to me and Kim. Yep.
but you out here making content like if you guys are a couple. So she was like, we're not dating. So when she said that to
Third
me,
one.
yeah, I just feel okay.
Oh, before you read that out loud, to my black queens in the comment section, you guys are getting weak in the knees for Mir and Eric. Listen, if I can't have
don't
them,
be hating.
you
Don't
can't
be
have
hating.
them. I said what I said. No. If I can't have them, I can't have anyone. Obviously, I can't have them because I'm a shit. Okay, then. So if I can't have them, you can't have them. Okay? No. Why don't you share with me? No. Share with me. No. Whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, she's talking about Mir's hair. Hilarious. Oh man, so it's just yes, guys. It's just really childish stuff. To me, it's just super childish that this even needs to be a conversation. But this is where I basically tell her, yeah, I asked you to add me so he could leave me alone, but I've been dealing with him way before you. Is what I basically told her there. I said I've been dealing with Scarlett before you were even on TikTok, to my knowledge, and then she just she said if you knew how those women are, you would not have said anything. I really can't make out the rest because Pat, your head is in there, but it's basically.
Oh, my bad, my fault.
Nah, she just is. If you, I don't know if I should post the receipt because every time I post the receipt, since I don't have a big platform and my page is not protected, they get them deleted. So I've gotten warnings already. I got community guidelines and all that stuff. So I don't know if I could, but I can definitely post the receipts. Or whoever wants the receipts, I can send you guys the receipts. It's basically her threatening me that if I mention her name, she will get scholar on me. That's basically what all this shows.
Wow.
And, yeah.
You want me to show the last two, or you good?
I mean, if they want to see them, then you can show them. I just
yeah, because I don't want to hear anybody saying, "Oh, we lying and this and the third." So everything we say gotta have receipts. Go ahead. This is the fourth one right here.
Yeah. She said, I'm telling you, you may think Scarlett is vile, but you even mentioning our conversation puts a target on you. But I never mentioned our conversation because at the end of the day, I don't think anybody really cares about whether they date or not. People just like the messiness of it. So it's like, why would I mention it? Mind you, I've had these receipts for a long time. So if I wanted to like leverage or use anything, I would have been exposed her. But I didn't. So I was just like, I told her that basically she could do whatever she want to do. I don't care. That's how it ended. I said, do whatever you want to do. It's 3:00 in the morning. I'm going to sleep. And that was that. So do she really do that? She does. Because I know because she did it to me. So,
last one, baby. And then Eric, I'm gonna go on the Instagram and get your receipts and show them next. Okay, brother?
she said, I'm
Yes,
just
sir.
giving you a heads up. I said, again, the so-called target on me, so be it. What you fail to realize is there is I said it was there without reason before you were even in the picture. So if now there's a so-called reason, so be it. I said this is beyond childish and it's fine. She said I'm just giving you a heads up. Basically, she's giving me a heads up that if I speak on her, Skylar's gonna come after me. I said okay, thanks for the heads up. I'll expect your boyfriend back at me. And that's what I said. I said good night. Because Skylar, that's what he did. He basically, when he threatened to swat me, he slid into my DMs on Instagram asking me if I knew Patrick's address. And I said, no, I don't have his address. So he was like, oh, since you want to protect him and cover for him, I'm sending the law to your house and you can make a video about it. But he's smart because I thank God I thought about it, and as soon as he sent it, I
I got you.
screenshot it. Because what Skylar would do is he would threaten you on your Instagram if you have an Instagram, and then he would unsend it. He was unsend it, so I had to take a screenshot of that because now when he posts his stuff, he's gonna be like, "Well, I never sent her that. There's no, that's not there." But it's even I even have the conversation when he asked me out originally because he had asked me out and I said no, and then ever since that when I said no, he started going underneath my pictures, telling me the gym is free, you're ugly, all this other
Sorry.
crap. But a month prior to that, he got
Hey,
put in my DMs wanting me
you
to go out with him.
you want to know? It's funny he says all that. Go to the gym when he's 5'1" and probably 220, 230.
It doesn't matter. I'm
And
like,
then and no
whatever.
no and then he puts my kid in his mouth and Pat's kids all the time. Yet his kids are in New Jersey and he's in Texas supposedly, or was in Texas,
Hmm.
right? And I told that man on
Yep.
live, and he was watching because he watches. I told him to roll up on I-35, come north, and we can talk.
He's not.
Mm.
He's
He
he's
and
not about that life. He just does it because he likes the attention.
Yes.
yeah,
So he likes the attention and this shit feeds him. And then when you have like people like Blaze and all that hyping him up, it's thing. But he's so dumb because you're just being used as a puppet. Like to me, it's just like a puppet, and you don't even see that. You know what I
yeah,
mean? It's just a sad. It's funny. That's why I
I
said I'm
mean,
like, listen, do
it's
what you got to
George
do.
Foreman's daughter. Like, yeah, you're gonna use George
yeah,
Foreman's daughter if you're a narcissist. Like, it's George Foreman's daughter. No shit.
Yeah,
yeah,
but she be using him too because she be saying, "Oh, if you mess with me, I'm gonna get him after you." Because she's not gonna dox nobody, and she's not gonna do all the risks that he's taking. You know what I mean? Like
He's
I
gonna
don't
he's
think
gonna
she's gonna.
have her lapdog do it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying. So it's like Skylar is redeeming. He's not thinking too much because at the end of the day, he's the one risking all these L's. And with me, he kind of lucked out because I went and saw somebody and they were like, "Well, North Carolina doesn't have swatting laws." So they were like, "What you're gonna have to do is we'll put a notation on your address. If anybody calls with anything outrageous, then we'll go ahead and call you first." And I'm like, "Oh, fine," but it's fine because surprise to him, he could do that already. It's nothing's gonna happen, but I'm only here to the end of the month, so it doesn't matter. So these people are crazy. Nothing should ever call for you to have to go so hard.
But what really gets
All
me is
right,
this. This
hold
is
on.
Scola, right?
One second
Okay.
here. Let me. While you guys are talking, I'm gonna go fetch for Eric's Instagram. Eric, what's your Instagram again, bro?
It's same as my
Eric
username,
underscore
Eric
sinks the
Sink.
shit. All
Yep,
right, I'll
I
be
just
right
sent
back
to
with
you
your
like an
receipts.
hour ago. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go get them and bring them back. All right, bro.
All right, cool.
All right.
What really gets me, like I was saying, is that Scola is part of my community, and he was attacking Ebby underscore Ready. I think that's her
Yeah.
username.
Yeah.
And I was there when I saw this interaction. I didn't get involved because I didn't know a whole lot of what was going on. But that
Mm-hmm.
was the first time that I was introduced to Scola there on TikTok. So I just kind of kept on going with the flow there, just looking and analyzing. And I was like, yo, this guy, there's something wrong with this guy. He's wrong. And,
Yeah.
after that, I just kind of like made a mental note and just kept track of it. And afterwards, somehow Blaze came up, and these two ended up pairing together, and that's where
Yeah.
That's
all
it.
of this started going on. I had no idea about George Foreman's daughter, any of that stuff, up until now. About you elaborating a little bit more on that. But all of this was happening
So
way
that
before,
there.
and
Hmm.
the reason why I joined this live too is because I came across their live. As soon as I opened TikTok, boom, there it was. They were already calling 11 content creators predators. I was like,
Yep.
yo, no, this ain't, no,
Next
I'm
thing
not
you
gonna
know,
stand up for
next
this.
thing you know, you're a predator, and they do that. And then when you go on to like, I say like when it comes to the TikTok world, I'm nobody. I don't be doing content like that. My page is all over the place with my content. I'm not. You can't put me in one box. I don't have anything to do with none of the drama that's going on. So when they were welcoming people into, it was Blaze that was hosting a live with, I forgot who it was, but some people saw this live and then afterward were like, "Are you okay?" or whatever. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get on this live because I would like to see it. I wanted to prove it. Like, it's not a safe space. They're not about the community. They're not about the truth. They want everybody here to hold whoever they call a predator accountable, not follow them, ask all these questions, but they don't want to hold anyone on their side accountable for anything. If you come on there and you say something that doesn't go with their narrative, they're going to block you. They're going to start attacking you. And I wanted to prove that. So I went on that live and I'm like, hey, nobody knows me, right? They're like, no, nobody knows you, whatever, whatever. And I was saying, I'm like, okay, you're saying that everybody that's coming here accusing Scala of doxing and harassing them and bullying them, they're lying because they have beef with him and all this stuff. I'm like, okay, well, I have proof that I never have no beef with him. I never spoke on his kids. I never spoke on anything about him. Didn't even know him. And he slid in my DMs. First asked me out. I said no respectfully. And then after that, started attacking me, harassing me, leaving horrible comments on my page, and then also threatened to dox me because I did not know a grown man's address. People here can be cool with, I'm cool with so many people on TikTok or Instagram and Facebook, but I do not know them to know any personal details on them. That's just the world we live in. So when I said I didn't know his address, which I don't, he said he was going. I told him he's threatened to swap me because I wouldn't give him a grown man's address that I did not have. And as soon as I said that, they were like, "Oh, but you met him." I said, "Yes, I went to like a meet and greet. There was other creators there. They were trying to see if I was part of what they be accusing Patrick and I Speak." And when I was like, "No," there was no big creators there. The only one that was there was Patrick, and it was just us girls, and it was nothing the way you're trying to say it. Then when they saw that they weren't going to be able to use anything that was coming out of my
By the
mouth for their narrative,
way, we had a ball. Charlotte was
yes,
lit. We went to the clubs.
yes,
I had
yeah, we
girls
had
on me
so much
too.
fun. But the point that I'm making is that when they saw that nothing that was coming out of my mouth, they weren't going to be able to twist and make it fit their narrative, then they started attacking me. And then to the point that I was just like trying to get back at them, and then they blocked me. So I'm like, you guys don't care about the truth. You care about what you can twist to fit your narrative to try to make these
Narcissist.
people look crazy. And I was like, so I'm like, I proved my point. I proved my point. Like, it's BS. It's a bunch of BS. It's a bunch
All
of
right,
Nar-
BS.
Eric.
all right,
It's your
so
time, my boy.
I've known about Scala for a year or two, and I knew what he did sorry does for a living, which is bullshit, So I saw I've been Pat's friend on here for a long time, and I saw something about Scala, and I just commented, defending Pat in this video. Well, one of his little minions saw it and took it back to him,
Mm-hmm.
and so and that was in the morning, and this happened like let's see, like 2-3 months ago, and I'm at Casey's getting gas, and dude calls me on a block phone number, so I don't answer block phone numbers, so I blocked. Well, I ended it. Calls again, ended it, and called for a third time. So I was like, "What the hell?" So I answered it, and he's this little 5'1" little dude with a skid mark on his chin says he will see me soon, and I said, "Let's do it." And then and that's it. He's like he said something about my family, going after my family, which he always does, and I'm
The
not.
usual.
And then he pulls up to my Facebook, and puts all this, and I'm going at him because he's a keyboard warrior, sorry. And that was it. And then my girlfriend texted me, and she's um, not someone you do that to because she's law enforcement, and he sends her a message, says stay safe or be safe, something like that. And that was the end of it.
I'll show that part now. Hold on,
Okay,
I'll show
cool.
that part now, right here.
Yep, it says be
Receipts.
safe.
Wow.
And so I was going to leave it alone. I was going to leave it alone. I was going to leave it alone. I was going to leave Scott alone. But when he did this, when he put my son in his mouth when he said something about my son. That's, as a man, I can't allow that. Pat's
Facts.
been through it way more times than I have.
So you,
Facts.
you definitely understand where I'm
But you
coming from.
can't do that, and I feel like because so many people have tried to be like the bigger person when it comes to him, and just ignore him and just put him in the background. That's why he feels like, oh, and I did it, and what, and so what you gonna do? I'm gonna keep doing it because he's done it to so many people, and none of us have spoke out about it.
And
Now, time.
since when
Now,
I found out he was in Kingsview, Texas, it's just about 10 hours away from me. But what they don't understand is I lived in Houston for a little bit. Don't you think I have connections in Houston?
Yeah.
I lived in Memphis, Tennessee, worked in Orange Mound. If anybody is in here from Memphis and they know about Orange Mound, Grape Street. That's all I'm saying. So I'm not. I'm hoping. I'm hoping he does something stupid in person. I'd love to have a little chat with him.
He's not. He's
I
not.
know. I know. I know. He's a narcissist. But here's one thing I've noticed lately. After Pat's live the other night, where they're pulling up people after people after people, all his videos that he's been doing is outside of a house. That means he's been kicked out or he's homeless. And he's been saying, "Oh, Pat will end up homeless." And I saw it on that Space Teeth live yesterday about Pat over
oh,
here.
that's shooting your shot at Karen.
I'm Karen.
Right.
She said that Mirror's
Hornball.
daddy.
But
God
yeah,
damn.
it it it's getting ridiculous, and they're playing with fire. That's
Yeah,
what
I
they're
saw.
doing.
I was gonna text Patrick, but I was like, whatever. He probably saw it already because I don't like to be going that back and forth. But when Patrick ended his live that he did the other night where he was going off at Tanya, I got out. I had to get out, and then I came back, and Patrick was already off. And she came up on my FYP, and you know how you could like listen to like what they're saying without tapping in. So she was over here. Skylar came up, and I don't know if they told you this or not, Pat, but he was saying basically that he got Pat fired, that Pat don't have no job anymore. And he was saying that he wanted Tanya to bring Kim on. He's like, yo, tell Kim to come on because I want to ask her like why she gave up custody of her kids, that her mother and that she's homeless too. So pretty soon you're gonna see them both in the street because that's why she lives with Pat. And I'm like, yo, this man is ruthless. You didn't hear about that? Nobody told you about them. I'm surprised because they tell you all the dumb shit, but the
No,
important shit they don't tell you.
now that you
Yeah.
remember, but no, but
They kept
like
saying
here, right?
Kim, come on the live.
No,
They kept saying Kim, come on the
Tiffany,
live.
Tiffany, look at me. You know before
Yeah.
I don't
You're
care.
breaking up. No,
Okay,
I know.
all right,
That's
can
what
you
I
hear me now?
said. Yeah.
It's bullshit, so I don't care because I go to work tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. So
That's
I
what I
don't
said.
understand where I got fired at. And they sat here and said that Kim got 4 kids, but she only got 1 son. Like, where's the other 3 babies that she allegedly has? Are you
Oh, and
kidding me?
I forgot something. This man said he knows where I live because he got all my stuff from my Instagram account because I forgot it was on there. That's an address from 12 to 14 years ago.
Wow.
Okay, hold on.
Also,
So I'm sorry to interrupt you, Eric, but hold on. I made one video interacting with Patrick's video, and then about 4 days later, somehow someone was trying to access my Facebook account. But I'm already prepared for this stuff,
mm-hmm.
and I got the notification. Boom, went handled it. But sadly, I couldn't get the other person's IP address and stuff like that. So honestly, they are doing this. They really are doing it, and they are failing to realize that this is gonna really have a big repercussion on them. And
and
especially that's the reason why I sent a video to Patrick not too long ago about a live. Like I said, they're calling them predators. So I'm
mm-hmm.
like, yo, okay, this is it. This is the perfect time for a class action lawsuit. Any other TikTok content creator that they have attacked, if all you guys come together, especially with Aunt Karen, I Speak 1906, Patrick's following platform, that large platform, you guys can get an awesome lawyer and just class action their butts.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's
Oh,
just my opinion, not legal
well,
advice at all.
I've already filed a police report.
Yeah, keep breaking
Tiffany, a
up.
couple freezing like crazy. Tiffany, no, everyone is breaking up. I don't because they're reporting our live. They're reporting the live. So before the live ends, Tiff, is there anything you want to say? I want to get on Karen in here before my live gets shut down.
Go ahead.
It broke up again. Damn.
She said
Also,
no, everything was all right.
It broke up.
I want to say one more thing, and then I'm out. We're watching Stranger Things. They messed up when they went after two other creators in here. They messed up when they went after a senator's daughter, and they messed up when they went after Tyler the Titan.
I don't know him.
He's a man that you don't mess with. He has connections further than anybody I know. That man will find things on you that you thought you've deleted from your phone 10 years ago.
Nice.
I just wanted to say that I want people to be careful. Hey, Mir, how's it going? Eric, how's it going?
Pretty good.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Just want to make sure y'all see the comments because we talking about y'all. But anyways, listen. I just want to say, make sure people, when he says things to you, like, and he says these outlandish claims, like you have 3 kids and this and that, that's him actually checking for information. So when you correct him and you're like, well, actually, no, I have 1 son, and then that narrows down, especially when people have the same name, it narrows things down for him. So I want people, if you ever get attacked by him and he starts DMing you and he's like, I know where you live, it's this street, and you're like, oh, actually, be careful because he's just trying to narrow things down. That's why he said, oh, Kim, it has 4 kids and all this. He's probably trying to narrow down more information about her. So that's all I wanted to say.
He's not as good as he thinks he is. Tyler is what he wishes he was. So I'm not, and that's why I've been in contact with Jesse. I was like, Jesse, don't worry. I know they're going after you, but he's nothing to take seriously. And none of my stuff is on the internet.
Eric.
Yeah.
Eric, any last words? Because Jesse, the Titan, wants in on this.
Oh, yep. Let him in. I'm out. Yeah. I'm out. Y'all have a good night.
Say no more. All right, Jesse, we're going to let Queen Jessie in. It should be spicy.
Hello. Let me make sure that I'm not... Hey, everybody. I just have a few minutes. My daughter's on her way home. But, yeah, I mean...
I just want to show...
I just wanted to say...
Jesse, look.
Yes, I know. I sent you that this morning. I just want to say that, it's just the reason that... And people are saying, oh, don't get involved. And if you look at my page, I don't make those kind of videos. I don't make call-out videos. I don't make response videos. I keep my page, it's separate from what I do off of the app. So I know they're wanting me to respond and put all of this out there on video, and I'm not going to do it. But yes, authorities have, there's a lot of people that I've been speaking with since yesterday, since last night. He does not realize that one of the phone numbers that he doxed is an extremely, extremely important person. One of the phone numbers that he doxed is one of my exes, who is one of the phone numbers that he doxed is one of my exes, and it is a very extremely important person in the media. He's absolutely lost his mind. and it's really bad. I'm like, when I saw what he put up there, I was like, oh shit. What a dumbass. He doesn't even know whose phone number he doxed. So, big mistake. Huge mistake. I'm not going to tell you who it is. I am not going to tell you who it is
You
because
know what Leola just told me?
it doesn't even matter. It's
Listen,
really,
shout out to Cosmopolitan. She's in the building. I would love Cosmopolitan to
yeah,
hop in the box as well.
like I said,
But Jesse,
thought,
I got more tea after that. I
but
got more tea after that because a certain special somebody is watching us right now. Oh, Karen, you know who she is. She's watching us right now. She just inboxed me on Instagram and tried to sit here and say that the young lady that was on my live with me that I co-hosted is supposedly a racist and a white supremacist.
well, this is insane.
Baby, she's
Absolutely
not.
nuts.
You
It's
tried it.
too crazy.
You're trying to use the black card. It's not working here.
But
You're going
I
down,
just
Leola.
when I looked at the phone numbers that he doxed, I was like, oh boy, this is not a good thing. So there's that. And then part 2, and then I'm going to get off because I don't want to, and I'm not inserting myself into people's businesses. I'm literally trying to get people. I don't want anyone to get hurt. I don't want anybody to get killed. He has threatened me. He's written messages under videos of my son. I blocked Scala because I don't need any more threats. I don't need him on my page seeing what I'm doing. I'm sure he's got millions of accounts. I've had tons of messages of people. Well, what about Patrick? What aboutism? Patrick is not trying to get people killed. Patrick is not on here doxing people. If he is, please, and they keep saying, well, we have proof. I'm asking, and I've asked at least 6-7 times the other side.
Oh, no.
Do you
No,
have
no, no.
proof?
Let me say it right here in 4K. Let me say it right here in 4K. I doxed 2 people on this app.
All right.
And both did it to me first. No, I'll admit it because I'm a man. I doxed 2 people on this app. And both of the motherfuckers threatened my children, threatened my woman, threatened my life. One of them put their hands on me. And I did it as a defense mechanism. Was it right?
Okay.
No.
Whoa.
It was not right.
Doxing is.
It was not right.
Yeah, Pat, you need to stop.
So we need to address that, but we'll address. We will address that. I'll talk to you about it because later, because like I said, my daughter is on her way home right now. So here's the other thing. They have written loads of messages. For some reason, Granny Ted Bundy was on my page writing. You don't know about Patrick and Granny Coy Bundy. You don't know about Patrick and this and that. And I'm like, I don't even know who you are. I've never heard of you. Who are you? Why are you writing these things on my page? And she was like, he called me a groomer and he did this. And I'm like, I don't know you, but if you have anything, please send it to me. My DMs on Instagram Instagram, you can send a message requests and I will look at anything you have. And then she deleted the comment and blocked me. So they're writing all these messages and then deleting it, writing and deleting, and they keep telling me you need to listen to the other side. Well, the other side, since you're listening to Patrick now, please go ahead and message me. I wrote a comment under Leola's. She wrote something on my page, and I wrote a comment under, and I'm like, hey, reach out to me and send me what you have. And they're not doing it, and they're refusing to do it. Under all of the comments, you need to listen to the other side. Well, the other side's not talking. I'm asking them. And by the way, I will not talk to Scala. He put my life in danger to the point where I had people here last night. So Scala's off. Scala's out. He's not. I'm not
Don't even tell him. Don't even tell him.
I'm not right. I'm not, but I'm just saying they're like, oh, you won't talk to Scala? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. No, he doxed me. Why am I going to talk to somebody like this? And they just keep saying, you need to hear our side. You need to be unbiased. Okay, so talk to me. Nobody's talking to me. They don't want to talk. So once again, to the other side, if you would like to message me and send me your thoughts or any proof. I need actual fucking proof of the claims that you are making. I will look at them. But if you want me to do that, and you go on live with my picture behind you talking about how I'm skinny and how I'm white and this and that, you can get the fuck out. I'm sorry, I'm done. No, you leave my kids alone, period. Now I'm done. That's all I had to say.
All right, baby.
All right. Hi, and I love
Peace.
you all.
Love you too. All right. It's Cosmopolitan. Cosmopolitan did send a request. She's probably busy.
But that's why it's not like that's why it's not going to change with Leola. It's not going to change with them. They're just going to keep doing things until, like, honestly, until Scola, whatever, gets arrested. It's not gonna stop her. And like, or like he's going to go to your house. He's going to do that. No, Scala's not going to do that because he knows he'll know it. He knows it won't end well. Um, what he's doing though is just putting that anxiety and that fear into people because he knows that's what triggers people the most, right? If I tell you that there's crap, there's dog crap in the yard, you're going to be looking for it. You're going to be, you know what I mean? You're going to be wondering so you don't step in it. So he's giving you anxiety about stuff just to do it. And he has no intent to follow through. He's not going to, go to anyone's home. He's not going to do that. And he just not going outside of his house as Blaze because he's too recognizable at this point from on TikTok with everybody that he's been with. He's probably scared to even leave the house. He just doesn't want to say. And that food does look good.
Allie,
But
hit the multi-guest and then hit the camera icon to show your face, love.
I want to add on to
Thank
what
you.
Aunt Karen was saying there. Yeah, based off of everything that I've seen so far, even from the beginning, they're just fishing. They just pretty much trigger people based off of their emotion, especially with Eric over there. They know that what's going to hurt a man, what's going to hurt a parent, attacking their children. Anything you say about someone's children is going to target their emotion, and that's where you're going to let off some steam, and that's where you can just go off on the rant. Everything, even on one of your lives where I saw you were talking to what's his face's name, Blaze over there. The interaction there, you guys were having a decent conversation with another content creator, and then when Blaze interacted, it was just childish. It wasn't informative. It wasn't
And
about the
hey,
topic. It
people
was
don't
all based off of
understand. I have
psychological emotion.
I I have hosted so many lives with people who really hate me, and I am able to do it calmly and respectfully. Mira, you've seen it. On Karen, you've seen it. I can actually have a decent conversation, a mature conversation with the ops. I can. But it's something about my aesthetic. I don't know. Maybe it's my personality. I don't know. Maybe it's the username. I don't know. But they just see me and just get triggered. They get upset. They get angry. Aunt Karen will tell you too. She can have an intellectual conversation with anyone. But the second she opens her mouth, they get triggered by her tone alone. And they just start going off on her. Same thing with I Speak. They do the same thing with Crystal Crane. They do the same thing with large content creators that they secretly just either envy or just don't like. And they want to sit here and just freaking just lose their shit whenever we open our mouths. I'm more than willing to have a conversation with Blaze maturely, but every time I try to do that, he cannot do it because he secretly either envies me, is jealous of me, or really hates me.
It's none of those.
I've
It's the
tried.
fact that he can't have an intellectual conversation. He doesn't know how to. He goes off into a childish mindset. That's his issue.
And I just want to say, so for the ladies in the comments, I was here with Mir when his hair was shorter than what it is. So all y'all hair out of the woodwork. His hair was shorter, and I knew him before that. So I just want y'all to know. I just want to make sure we're all on the same level, okay? Because y'all, yes, ma'am, okay. Just want to make sure people know because y'all hollering over this hair, but I was here when it was shorter. So that's it. You have a good one, you guys.
Go ahead, Allie.
What questions do you have?
Hold on, babe.
Okay. I love that you keep putting that up. That just makes me so freaking happy.
I wait, Uncle left.
Yeah, Auntie left. I'm trying to read some of the comments. They're going so fast for me to even read them all the way. Um,
Where everybody go? Okay, there she is.
Where's- I think she's lagging.
She's back now.
yeah, I'm back now. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do I gotta do for the
Go ahead, Ali.
multi-gas
Hit
thing?
the
There we go. Okay.
yeah, hit the multi.
Thanks.
There you go. Yep.
Yeah, so I scrolled right out. I was looking at the comments and trying to, because they're going so fast. So I was looking at the comments and while you were away for a second, but then I scrolled right out. But
Gotcha.
somebody took a screenshot of Scala saying that he has my address. Again, what is he gonna do with it? Show up on my door? Bring me coffee? I don't drink coffee.
You have a shot?
Yeah, I have a screenshot. I posted it on my IG
Can you
as
send
soon
it?
as I got off. Yeah,
Can you text it to my phone right
yeah,
now? And then so I can put it on the screen?
yeah. Hold
Thank you,
please.
love. Yes. Yes, you have to. Yes. Playing the game. No.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
Sent it to you.
That's it. All right. 1 second.
I posted it on IG. And I also tagged Leola's sister. Her name's Georgetta. She runs PR. So, like, as you can see down at the bottom, where right where your face is, I don't know how we could pull that off.
Leola, I know you're watching this. So hold on, let me fix it again. Leola, if you're watching this, I know you're watching me because you've been DMing me. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna DM you now and give you the opportunity to speak for yourself if you want to, and if only if Allie is comfortable.
It's going to be Malice Lies. I don't understand why she would even have to be in it in the first place because the receipts that everybody
So
else
then,
has does
so then, never
not.
mind. So there's no point. There's no point then. Never mind. So just
There's no
watch.
point. Absolutely.
Yeah, just watch from afar and just get embarrassed from afar. I tried. Let me fix this receipt real quick, and I'll be back.
Okay.
By the way, how many gallons is that? Jesus Christ, that thing is huge.
All right, let's
Here's
see.
mine. That's yours, and here's
And
mine.
today, but it has like all
There
these
it is.
markers.
Hold on. There it is.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is not looking good for him at all. Listen, I'm telling you guys need to take a class action lawsuit on this, and that'll solve a lot of problems. That's a shame.
Yeah. But like Aunt Karen was saying, what he loves to do is he loves to just narrow everything down.
No, that's Scholars troll page. It has been confirmed via IP address tracking that is him.
Wow.
That is him.
They're just basically using basic tactics to just, mess with someone's psychology, just
Yeah.
have them emotionally interact with other people and just mess with them. I don't even know what, I have no words.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not the first time that I've been stalked.
Oh,
Like,
man.
I have an ex from 19 years ago that is still watching me.
Listen, I haven't been, well, technically I am being stalked, but that's another story. I know someone who was in love with another person, and it's been 10 years now, and he's still asking about her. And I don't even talk to this dude like that. So, yeah. I understand that, and it's really sad that women have to go through this. Wow. But Scala, that's a whole nother other story, man. Scala is just he really needs to be taken care of legally.
And you heard him say legally, because I don't want to hear shit. He said legally.
Yeah, because I had
And
my own
listen,
interactions with
back.
someone else. Oh, I'm
Hold
sorry.
on,
Go ahead.
Beer. Hold on. And to piggyback off of what I said earlier about the shit that I said that I did, and I know you and Jesse don't agree with it. Listen, it's been happening to me
It's
for a fucking year.
yeah,
It's been
but it's not
happening.
that. It's not that, Patrick.
My
Jesse and I are on the same page mentally. We know what you know we're saying, so it's just best to just keep it at that. Um, don't say any more than what you already said on your live. So just keep it at that.
okay.
That's the reason why I took your live. I screen recorded it and posted up, stating how you were doing things legally. And then like a couple of days later, Scala was over there saying that you were a snitch or whatnot. Because I had the same thing done to me. You know, they're like, "Oh, you're a snitch because you're going to the cops. You're doing things legally." No, that's being a grown man. That's being a grown man actually taking the proper steps. It may take longer, but the whole reason of that is to stay out of trouble. As long as you do everything legally and the right way, there's no excuse. Now, if things escalate, you have records that you have done everything the proper way. And who failed you? It was the legal system that failed you. So there's no if, buts, ands after you have
And
taken
how
the
many
proper
times
steps.
you see me on live? How many times you go to the cops? How many times?
Yeah,
How many times?
a lot. It was 3 times. It
And
was
where
three
the fuck
times.
they at? How many times? And where they at right now? At home, chilling, eating bonbons, relaxing, and doxing more people and harassing more people and lying on more people.
Yep. But this is the
Like
reason why I'm
Tavia said
saying
on her live earlier. Right. Listen, like Tavia said earlier, I'm not a street guy. I'm not that type of guy. But when it comes to my family, you don't know what I'm capable of doing for them. I
every
will go
man.
to the
Yep.
death hell for my children. So if the legal shit don't work, I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
Yeah,
That's it.
exactly. That's what I just stated.
All
If
I'm
the
saying.
legal system failed you, then you do what you got to do. But there's
They
records
felt
of what
for
you did right.
I Will Be Your Voice just said
you.
that.
What happened?
Here you go, Jess. You were talking.
Yeah, I Will Be Your Voice just said that it's a sport to them, especially Leola. Someone made a comment that said this is a sport to them, especially Leola. It is. She loves the attention.
It is. It really is because after everything that I've seen
God,
from
talking.
Ebby underscore Red, after everything that I've seen there, it is. This is his content. That's the content he
Mm-hmm.
is producing, and like I said, I don't know how Blaze got entangled with him, but once these two got entangled, they felt like they were empowered to go ahead and take it up a notch.
Well, they're
But
Bonnie and
something needs to
Clyde.
be done about it. You know.
If you think about it, they act like Bonnie and
Wow, bro.
Clyde.
And the puppet master is
Eric,
who?
your background loud.
Huh?
Your background loud.
Oh, hold on. Let me.
Sunny, yes, I agree with you. It doesn't matter what the attention is. Somebody with histrionic personality disorder, they're going to love any sort of attention. They feed off of it.
And
Leola was trying to do damage control and he wouldn't do much. There is no
I
damage
knew.
control with it.
So Leola came into Pat's live the other night, acting all sad and sorry.
Mm-hmm.
That was a gimmick.
It was. But
And
if you ask the right questions, she can't hold it long.
oh no, and she left. Then she came back and automatically flipped the screen to Jeffrey. I don't call him his failed rap name
Failed rap
because that's why he started his YouTube page is because he's a rapper.
name. Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
So I call him by Jeffrey, little Jeffrey, and he was. It was so weird. The whole setup was so weird because she was coming in and saying she doesn't want this to continue. Wah, 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 wah. And in the section, everyone was calling her out on it. No one believed her.
Yeah.
I forgot who was in the live with Pat. One of the females was calling it out. And she leaves for like 25 minutes. It was weird. 25 minutes. It was a long time. It was probably not that long. Comes back in, and within like 15 seconds, flips it, and little Jeffrey, all you can see is his eyebrows and his eyes on the screen, and he just starts going off. It's ridiculous. These are grown people. Grown people act this way, not thinking this will have repercussions on their lives.
Uh-uh.
Hold
Or
on,
anybody.
Eric, let's not use the term. Let's not use the term.
Yeah. So I'm
I'm cooking. I'm sorry.
You're good. It's just insane.
It is, and
And
it's
they
quite
do this.
sad too.
Yeah, they do this all day, and yet they call people out for not having a job, and then they call people out for not having their kids 24/7. They forgot a thing called co-parenting. I've been a dad since I was 17, and I haven't had my kid 24/7 for 16 years, almost 16 years. It's called co-parenting, and they just don't get it. Well, they probably do get it. They just don't want to realize that.
They don't have the capacity to comprehend it. That's the problem.
Yeah, and
The basic human decency, they can't comprehend what that means,
yeah.
which is quite fucking sad.
Oh, yeah.
Like it almost makes me feel sorry for them that they have to wake up every day and hate on other people just to make themselves feel good. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't matter who it is. I mean, Scala has said some of the most disgusting things about children.
Yeah,
Leola, Leola has said some of the most disgusting things about women, yet claims to be a feminist. It
Yeah,
doesn't work that way.
and Pat is the predator, and they've called Pat, they've called Cuban, they've a lot of people predators. Yet they keep kids in their mouths.
Yeah, Leola also called me a predator because my boyfriend's a little bit
Hold
younger than me.
Oh, hold on. I even have that
on.
on
Here,
live.
let me
I
step you
recorded
down
that.
real quick.
Hold on. I can play that for you guys right now. Let me just see if I can figure out how to flip my camera. If I can, hold on. Let me see. Just turn the phone. Can you guys see that?
It's a
What?
little bit, yeah, we
Yeah.
can see it.
Okay, hear it. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but hold on. Make sure it pops up in all these predators' pages. Listen. That's them on live. That was like the first thing that popped up on my TikTok when I logged in. And they were calling all 11 content creators there predators. But this is what gets me. I understand they got beef with Patrick, Cuban Delight, Ebby underscore Red, I Speak 1906, because I saw some of these videos. Like all the content creators that I follow, I understand that. You know, they got something against them. But where does the conscious league come into this beef? Where does the conscious league come into this whole drama, this whole mix? They're now just including random people like big platform content creators just to bring awareness, bring like some sort of discrepancy to their platform.
Well,
That's like what really kind of ticked me off about it. And I made a video on another backup account because the one I'm on right now, it's currently banned from posting until the 6th. So
mm-hmm.
I posted that up over there. But like, why are you calling people predators if you don't even have the evidence to back it up?
See,
And this
that's
is
what
what I stated before. This is a class action lawsuit right here. They don't
our,
realize it just yet.
Well, here's
so
something
that's
very interesting too: is whatever that other people are being accused of is what they're actually doing themselves. From a
yeah.
narcissistic point of view, a narcissist will always tell on themselves. So that makes you question a lot of other things because there are young children in the home.
Yeah, and to piggyback off that, narcissists, they will go out and tell people their story, their woe is me story, you know, and try to get as many people on their side as they can. Yet Pat hasn't done that. I haven't done that. I just relate to Pat more now because Scarlett Jeffrey, little Jeffrey, came after me and put my. So if he would have just said something about my looks, I wouldn't care. When he said, "How is your son doing?" That's when he crossed that line. So, but that I just wish a lot of people would understand narcissistic behavior. That
And
so
then and then you're going to get those people that are like, well, it's rare, right? Only 20% of the population has MPD. The only
mhm,
reason why 20% is diagnosed at that rate is because people who have actual MPD rarely go to therapy. There is only one man that I know, and that's Lee Hammock,
mhm,
that is a self-aware narcissist that goes to therapy, has been in therapy for over 3 years so he can keep his family together and love them.
I follow him too.
And if you watch Lee on his lives, he is different than what he is when he posts. It's because narcissists aren't able to keep their masks on for so long. It
oh,
only works
he
for
just
so
talked
long.
about my son again.
What?
Someone just commented he
What?
talked about your son. I don't know if he's just oh, I can't talk right now. Saying that he did
Yeah,
that.
don't believe everything. People are trying to be messy. Don't
Yeah.
believe everything you see it yourself. You feel me? That's their play. That's their end game. They want to sit here and be messy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm trying to say. Like, take back off of Allie over here. She even said like narcissists will go after anything that's really going to trigger you. So,
Yeah.
what's
Hmm.
the first thing that a grown man knows what to trigger another man? Especially if they have kids, target the
Yep.
kids. If they don't have
It's
any
going to be the
kids, target
children.
their wife.
Yeah.
But once you kind of understand how a narcissist operates and what they do, you can kind of deflect from that, and you just be like, "Oh, okay, like okay, sounds like a personal problem to you. What does my wife have to do with that?" Especially when I
Yeah.
saw it on live with Patrick and Blaze, he kept on trying to bring in his girlfriend. Like, what does she have to do with the
Yeah.
conversation? There's nothing there. One, he's deflecting. Two, he's just trying to trigger Patrick into going into this angry rage.
Yeah.
And I could see that right off the bat. And it's just like, yo, these are just children. These are kids that never grew up. These are narcissists that just want to keep on attacking other people. And whenever that person blows up, they get angry, upset. They're like, see, I told you. This is the
Yeah.
monster that I was trying to portray, and boom, there you have it.
So I don't know if any of you know. I know Pat knows her, but Cosmopolitan. I saw that live,
Yes.
and she ripped that man to shreds.
I have the live, I have the screen recording.
And he kept on saying, and I'm just now realizing what because of what you said. What? Why are you so angry? Why are you so angry? And I'm like, bro, you're literally making it worse for you right now. I just don't know if he doesn't know who Cosmopolitan is off this app. But like I said earlier, you don't go after her because who her mother is. You don't go after someone like Tyler, the Titan, who has connections, and they keep calling Tyler a snitch and all that. It's what Tyler literally does this for a living, and so it's just insane. And I gotta give credit to Pat. I don't know how Pat has stayed strong for so long. You know, I've been watching. It's just I I wish I had the patience like Pat does, to be honest. And you too, ma'am. You've been dealing with it too as well. So
Yeah.
it's just insane.
It's interesting to say the least how, one person making a negative comment and continuously doing it to so many other people is now bringing all these people together, and it's just like we're all sharing the different stories and they're all so similar but yet so completely different at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just, it's very interesting to me how this is all unfolded. I mean, because a year ago, this was not getting the traction that it needed to, because there was Leola that had at least 10 accounts. And I didn't know about it until we were able to all sync our contacts and go boom, 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 boom. You had no idea.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I mean, I've been shadow banned like a motherfucker. And even now, like, still being shadow banned. So, Patrick, thank you so much for reaching out and getting a hold of me to get on live with you, because I would have had no other way to do it.
Ops that's watching. It's only the thing because something tomorrow they think it's over. Give it a couple days, give it a couple weeks, give it a couple months. But you will be held accountable for everything. It's gonna. Until then, keep doing what you're doing. We gave y'all grace. We gave y'all an opportunity to bow out. We gave y'all an opportunity to stop. You guys, and you chose to stop that is literally terrorizing people like Allie, like myself, like Tiffany, like Erica, like Aunt Karen, like I speak, like Tasha. We gave y'all grace. We gave y'all an opportunity.
I want to
Yeah,
bring up
man.
something.
I'm breaking it up.
Someone said, is Leola the mastermind? You have to think of both of them as two lone wolves that are working together. Because Leola does not control Scala, Scala does not control Leola. You guys have to think of it that way. Because if you start to think that she is the mastermind or he's the mastermind, it doesn't work out that way. Especially for two people that have that mentality together. They are two lone wolves working together. They don't
Made my
have that.
girlfriend Puerto Rican beef stew.
Nice.
All right.
Oh,
Hey,
Mir, I forgot. Damn. Let me step you
I'm
down,
gonna
Mir,
drop
because
out, Pat.
Soprano wants to hop in there.
Yeah,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead,
hop
man.
out too,
Oh,
because
you want
I
to jump
have
out, Eric?
literally,
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right, bet.
I got
I
some
gotta
cheeks.
hop out too.
All right, Patrick, take care. We'll stay in touch.
All right, bro. All right, so Jesse has the Discord up. All right, so Jesse, hit me up after the live about the Discord. What's up, Soprano?
Hey, hold on one second. Wait, 1 second.
Good.
So, yeah, I mean, you have to, and I'm not going to refer to the specific person's name because they're not worth it. But you have to think that when somebody writes an article and you then dox that person, that there is a certain level of cognitive impairment that's going on. Normal people don't engage in behavior like that. Normal people with ambitions and opportunities and common sense don't engage in behavior like that. And then to just systematically try to dox every single person that even weighs in on the subject is very, very bizarre behavior. I've seen him literally fake phone calls. Like, he called the New York Times chief editor and they told him that the New York Times blog was not associated with the New York Times, which is literally just like a bald-faced lie.
It is associated. They wouldn't have their
Right,
name, their face, their brand all over it. The blog
exactly.
is a sectional part of the New York Times as a whole. It's one part of it.
Literally.
It's
And
just
all of
one
these
part.
people that are associated with him, I've seen Granny, I've seen Tanya, and all these people talk about, yeah, no, yeah, because there's no way it's associated. And I think one of them said that it was basically a WordPress blog. And it's like, you guys just say things just to say things out of your mouth that literally make zero sense at all. If you go onto the New York Times, there's sports, there's news, there's US, there's world, and then there's blogs. It is clearly a part of the New York Times umbrella. So to say that it's not, and to literally fabricate these weird phone calls, just like he fabricated a phone call to Tyler's father. I mean, this person just does not care about engaging in the truth whatsoever. Um, and then I think about the people around him, the Blazes, the Tanyas, the
The
Sophies,
crackheads. I know.
all of these people. It's like, you sit here and accuse other people of doxing and stalking and being predators and not standing up for women. And then in the same breath, sit there on live and allow this person to dox people and not say anything. You are no better than him. You are complicit, just like Leola is complicit. All of these people that are sitting around knowing somebody is engaging in criminal behavior right in front of their face and allowing it to happen on their platforms, you're complicit. You don't get to divorce yourself from the behavior that he's engaging in. This is a person that has either orchestrated or himself facilitated contacting law enforcement on somebody, contacting CPS on somebody. This is not something that you can do with impunity and not get caught. I don't understand what he thinks the end game is, because the FBI is aware, law
So
enforcement is aware,
I
and
just want to jump in while we're talking about this subject before we go on. Um, I'm nobody. I'm nobody important. I promise. I just wanted to bring this up. I love hearing both of you talk, so I just wanted just to bring this up. This happened this morning. I was on. You guys know Mr. Jones, right? Mr. Jones' Tough Lifestyle.
Yes.
Okay, so this morning he was doxxed and swatted. Guns on his babies, like yeah,
What?
it was bad. It was bad. And like to the point where afterwards, like I have chills just talking about this. I want to go into tears right now. Like it was bad. And so we got together and we were talking on his live and he actually like cried for a minute. Like I can't like, if you guys can, like if you guys can go over to Mr. Jones's page and like help us get him out of that house. Like donate if you can, just support. He
Did,
was
did, he,
crazy.
did he make a video about it?
No, like like this is so fresh. Like it was so bad. He like couldn't even really find his words together. He was literally crying on it.
Okay. I,
Like,
ne- I need him to make a video of some sort so we can all duet it and spread
yeah,
the word.
yeah, please. I think we've raised. I think there's 1,600. His at. I'll write his at when I come off of here. But I know everybody in here supports him, and I know that we're all going to come together for this. So I wanted to say it. I love hearing you guys talk. I just like Mr. Jones, like that guy is so kind. He is so kind to the people that don't deserve it, and this is what he gets. Like I don't know. It makes me sick. But yeah, I'll also be posting a video on it. But if you guys can take a minute, I'll put his at in the chat. Just help us support him.
Okay.
Okay. Hi,
My
Jay.
love.
What's up? What's up,
Okay, I'm
everybody?
gonna go. But yeah, can you guys help me support Mr. Jones?
We got you,
Yes.
Jane.
Thank
Yes.
you.
absolutely.
Thank you for letting us know.
Um, and so the people that are surrounding this person while they engage in criminal conduct are complicit. The people that are allowing him to use their platform, that's your platform that you are literally allowing a criminal to use to commit crimes on the internet. Doxing is a crime. So however these people want to try to dissemble, however they want to try to use semantics, they are doxing people, and doxing is a crime. You cannot swat black men. Black men can be unalived by the police for any reason or no reason. Sending the police to a black man's house, in my mind, is equivalent to attempted unaliving. Now, I'm not sure that any DA would view it that way, but you're doing it with the intent, with the full knowledge that it's possible that the person that you're swatting does not survive that interaction. And for any black person to allow that person to engage in that behavior is anti-black. I don't care if you're black or not. But for you to sit up there and shield and protect and work with and justify and absolve somebody of attempting to unalive other black people using the police, you are messed up. You are a stain on the black community. How dare you? How dare you use the state to try to unalive Black men? How dare you use the state to interfere with Black families and try to get children taken away? How dare you engage in behavior that makes people feel unsafe? How dare you? And to do
Miss,
it with impunity
oh,
as if
wait,
you are
wait.
not going to get caught, to do it with impunity as if you are not going to eventually pay the legal price for this, it just shows me just how stupid all of you are.
Mr. Jones has a video up now.
Yeah, he
I
just
said.
yeah,
Yeah.
he did a video earlier. So for those that don't know, the FCC has ordered Apple and the Google Play Store to permanently ban TikTok from out of the United States.
Good.
TikTok has until July 8th to answer. Well, not TikTok. The App Store and Google Play Store has until July 8th to answer this order. The Cosmopolitan, she did a video. She did a video speaking on it. I forget the person's name who reported on this. I'm in full support of the FCC banning this app from here. It's getting dangerous.
Agreed.
Yeah.
People are getting doxxed every single day, and it's becoming normalized.
Over
Um,
over beef, over internet beef.
it's
Like,
it's crazy.
And I'm gonna announce now. I'm gonna change my username on Instagram to King Genty 1989 so everybody can find me a lot easier. Because if they delete this app, at least I got Instagram. I got 15K on Instagram. I got a head start. I got almost 3,000 on YouTube. I got a head start. I'm Gucci.
If they
It's
make
yeah.
it
not
into
gonna.
like a
I'll just say that
form,
it's likely not gonna happen. It's going to be tied up in for like literally years in litigation if it tries to go forward. But just think about the fact that the reason why the FCC wants to remove this app is because they think that China is using it as a method of spying and committing
Yeah.
psychological warfare on Americans.
basically
And then
taking
just
our
think about
information and
why we're not
releasing
safe
it.
on this app.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
This app
We're
is
not.
designed to make you unsafe. This app is designed to make you vulnerable to predators like the group
Yeah.
of people that we're talking about. That's what this app is designed to do, and that's what it's
Yep.
doing.
Right.
It's been successful in doing so. And to hear, because Mr. Jones just got swatted like not too long ago. He got
Mm-hmm.
swatted around the same time that Patrick got swatted for the second time. So to hear that happened again, I know who did it too, by the way, because there's enemies all over this app. There's white
Mm-hmm.
supremacists that we've had debates with. There's white women on here. Her ad is Belinda is a boss. She condoned a white creator on here who was wearing a KKK hood, and then his excuse for wearing that hood was satire. Um, so there's that person. There's black people on here hosting lives, letting conservatives come on their lives. What's up, Kim? Letting conservatives come on their lives, being racist, being microaggressive. Like when I look, and this is why I get mad when I see people live hopping. I'm gonna say
Mm-hmm.
this one more time. What y'all doing is y'all putting our lives in danger, and you're not understanding that this has very long lasting repercussions on all of us. It is highly disgusting. Like it just had like when Patrick was just talking to Ali. I'm watching. Oh, by the way, too, just to put everybody up to game, they have kids in the comment section too. So we just had to block a child who was in both lives, going back and forth, being messy. Not gonna say the child's act because that's a child, but yes, this situation has gotten so bad that they have kids in the comment section. So now me and the other mods, we have to actually like look at everybody's username that comes in here because they are children that they are recruiting to
Mm-hmm.
mass report us to get our accounts off this app. They're committing crimes overnight and every day, you see, and they've been doing this since January. It's July. They've been doing this shit for 6 months now. They've been committing crimes on this app for 6 months. They've been doxing people, they swatted people, they threatened black women, all that.
Go ahead, Bree.
Let me wait. I'm sorry. Let me just say one quick thing.
Yeah.
The
Go ahead.
other thing that we need to address is the fact that this app is not only condoning but being complicit in this information. I tried to post a video of Jesse's article and it got removed within like an hour for harassment and bullying. The only thing that was in the video was a scan of Jesse's article. nothing else. And it got removed for harassment and bullying. This app is making money off of the potential unaliving of Black people. This app is making money off the abuse of Black people, because the more people that there are.
Let's not forget they're making money off the abuse of women in general, especially
True.
since the announcement of Roe v. Wade being overturned. They are definitely benefiting from the trauma of women, literally
Absolutely.
all over the world.
Yeah.
Facts.
I want to make sure that's said as well. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Anytime we're engaging in this app, anytime we're coming on this app to have these conversations, which are really important, this app is making money off of us and then refusing to protect us, to protect its creators.
Yes.
It should not be considered bullying and harassment for me to share a news article. Now that is suspicious. A news article that is factual, a news article that is neutral, that was written by a journalist, is now harassment and bullying.
And guess what? That's why we got Black Twitter.
Exactly.
Well,
use Black Twitter.
That's true.
George Foreman is what? Black. His daughter is what?
I can't say what I really want to say, but she's Black.
Black. I know what you're going to say. Black. So Black Twitter is a thing. Use it. You guys know my Twitter. You guys know Jesse's Twitter. You know George Foreman's Twitter. Use it.
Thank you for the gift.
Use it.
I appreciate
That's it. There's already 2 articles out about this situation. It's not going to be the last either. It's only
and if you're going back and forth in these lives, reporting back to Blaze and all these other people and reporting back and forth, you're also complicit.
And I want to say this with the utmost disrespect. We truly don't care about Blaze and Tanya and them.
Literally.
It's obvious that they are stalkers, just like Scala. They are obsessive human beings, just like Scala. They literally all run in the same fucking boat. Like, that's what they do.
But you want to know the most pathetic part? Is the reason that Blaze and Tanya and all these randos are mad is because they weren't important enough to be put in the article. Right. Think about how sad that is. Think about how pitiful that is, that you're mad that you didn't get put in an article accusing you of doxing and being a criminal, and now you want to go online and discredit the actual publication. Y'all need therapy. Y'all need help.
Really don't care. This nigga Blaze hopped in my box and went in the comment section like, "Hey Pat, I think we need to have a talk." Nigga, fuck your talk. We'll talk when nobody's in the box, where it's just me and you, and I can embarrass you for the 2,000th time already.
But see, that's the thing. He wants the views. He wants everyone to have.
Damn, I keep cooking this nigga, and he can't get enough. Like, it's a cake. And I'm not cake shaming, but I think it's a cake at this point.
It is, but
it is. No, you're absolutely right.
Every day by me, bro.
It's just like
I'm out the live. I'll catch y'all later.
Going on for how long, and he still has not learned. He still has not gotten his point across of why he has this beef, and the reason he has this whole thing is because he needs the views. He needs people to have eyes on him, because in his mind he wants to be infamous, and it's like there are better ways to do this than to commit multiple crimes, associate people that commit multiple crimes. It's an app. For Christ's sake, this is social media. And you're taking from real life, trying to implement them on here. Using the police force, which we know is something that's dangerous to our people. Using CPS, using doxing and all this stuff. It's like, how can y'all participate in stuff like this? And this is these very systems that are harming you. It doesn't make sense to me. And the only reason that it is because they want eyes on them.
They want eyes on them, and they're literally Black people, some of them, using white supremacist tactics to attack other people. Like, that's ridiculous. The other thing is, if any of these people, any of these weirdos on that side think that they're going to get anything but, like, charged with crimes, you're not going to get brand deals. You're not going to get anything from this. You're not going to have a career from being an internet troll.
Mm-hmm.
There are people on this app. There's people like Pat. There's people like Cuban Delight. There's people like Aunt Karen. They actually have potential to make a career off of being media people, off of being entertainers, because they have original content. because they are creative, because they come on here and bring something to the app. You're not going to get anything from coming online and doxing people. What do you think that's going to do for you? You think that a year from now, anybody's going to give a fuck about any of these weirdos? No
Exactly.
one. Once these people finally get kicked off this app, and once these people finally get get deplatformed, no one will hear from y'all ever again. You are irrelevant. You
Mm-hmm.
are irrelevant. The rest of us over here have like lives. Like we
Right.
have stuff to do.
Literally.
Exactly.
We have jobs. We have families that like us. We have things that we want to do. We have ambitions. You guys are aspiring to be internet trolls. Like, how pitiful is that?
Very
That's
pitiful.
pathetic. You
Yeah.
guys are pathetic.
I haven't seen not one skill, not one attribute besides being a troll on TikTok from any of these people. See me, everyone knows I'm a messy whore. I'm a messy slut. That is who I am. Ex-slut, sorry. But I'm a messy bitch. How about that? I'll give you that. And that's why most of the people follow me, because they like the mess. But at the same time, I also give a space for people to speak, especially black women, especially women in general. I always make sure I give women a chance to speak, even the women that hate me. If Candy Capricorn ever wanted to hop on this live and have an intellectual conversation, I would do it with her. Because that's a black woman at the end of the day. A black woman that body shame and dox me, but a black woman nonetheless. And I would even still have an intellectual conversation with her, or Tanya, or any other ops over there. Because that's
And
the
we've
type of
seen you
guy
do
that I
it.
am.
Right.
What do I do besides being a messy bitch? I cook on live. I show skills. I show talent, actual talent. I have a fourth page just about food that got 13,000 followers. Can they say that? No. No.
You have conversations on this app that are important. I've been
Literally
in this live where we have had real serious intellectual debates
Yeah.
conversations
about
that had
stuff that have
nothing
been
to
going
do
on
with
in the
them.
Black community. That's
Exactly.
important.
Exactly. I've been on live DJing every single weekend. Again, showcasing skill,
Right.
showcasing talent. What other talent do they have besides trolling people and lying on black creators? They have no talent.
But
Yeah,
see
that's
that.
not a skill. Being a sociopath isn't a skill.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
But
disorder
see
that
that
you need to get addressed.
because if you notice, if we have lives of us just being happy and doing the stuff that we love, we don't really get the views. It's only when we start to be messy, when we're crying and when we're angry at other people, that's when people are like invested in this stuff. And that's
Hmm.
what they're trying to go for. And I'm not here for it. I'm tired of black pain being exploited on this app.
Do you
It's
remember when they had the black men frolicking and they removed the original sound?
That
right.
was crazy.
It's like, you don't even want us to live. Like, you know how much joy I got from seeing black men out here frolicking and running around and rolling in grass and being happy, and then to remove the sound. They do not want to see us have joy. They do not want to see us have joy. They want to see us fight each other. They want to see us try to unalive each other. They want to see us have enmity towards each other. They don't want to see us prosper. That's why I'm so excited for like when Blamazon finally comes out, or another platform for us to be like, you know what, we're divesting from
Hi,
this.
everybody.
How are you doing?
Hey.
I'm doing good. I'm here looking for houses and apartments for people.
Oh,
Yep. Yeah, that's part of my job. So I'm not even supposed to be working, but I'm working today
Nice.
all right.
because I had an experience yesterday where a lady who I spoke to thought she was taken care of with an agent in March. I spoke to her and she told me she was living out of her car
Mm.
because the agent just robbed her and dipped. And that broke my heart. So right now I have been up since after 6 in the morning looking for apartments for her, and I have determined that I'm going to put her in an apartment and I'm going to pay her deposit and I'm going to do everything I can to ensure this lady has a home,
That's dope.
regardless if I get paid for it or not.
Well, make sure she got a job.
But
This.
what happened?
Make sure she got a job so she can pay the bills.
Oh yeah, she has a job. She
Okay.
has a job.
Because ain't nothing
Um,
in this life for free, you heard?
oh, trust me on that one.
Hmm.
I had a very shocking phone call yesterday Someone called my desk. I don't know who it is, but the person called my desk at my job and they called me by my TikTok name. Called me an N-word and told me they were coming for me. Now I'm gonna make this very clear. Y'all don't see my face on TikTok because I'm extremely private. I don't come here, I don't make videos making mess. I don't do anything like that.
Enough.
I try to support every single
Enough.
person on this
Sit down.
app as much as possible. But when you're gonna threaten, and I'm literally like shaking and ready to cry, when you're gonna threaten me, you're gonna threaten my family, you're gonna threaten my fucking husband, we
Did
gonna
they
have a
say why they
problem.
threaten you?
I don't know. I don't know what happened. I was at work and got the call. And I don't know who this person is. They called from a blocked number.
See, y'all, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Is that we are taking stuff that's on the internet. We're taking stuff that about people that we just don't like. We don't like their opinions, and then we're taking it into real life and causing them real trauma, real problems, and real pain. That is absolutely unacceptable. I'm really sorry that happened to you because
It's
that's
okay,
I'm
love.
so
Like
sorry. That is unacceptable.
I was in shock because I try to make sure that everything is pretty quiet. I try to keep myself as quiet as possible about stuff. Y'all know that. Literally, I don't know who did it, and whoever did it, I'm gonna ask you nicely if you're watching this live. You don't want what you're asking for. Because I'm a peaceful person. But you fucked with the wrong family.
You guys are here attacking a military family.
yeah,
You
exactly.
fucking
What is
threatened
wrong
a
with y'all?
military family.
Just
So you guys tried to dox my spouse. You're damn right you found that he was on a base. Congratulations. You fucking idiots. You put my husband or my battle brothers in danger and let me have to bury them? You gonna have a problem because I'm gonna rain hell on your ass. And for everybody who keeps going back and forth into these people's lives and then coming back and reporting and being messy, Pat doesn't need that. The rest of us don't need that. We're all here just trying to live our lives. If you have a difference of opinion, that's all good and well. Have it over there. Pat, that look good. You're making me hungry.
Wait, whoa. Someone said, Pat, can you please talk to Leola? What the
for
fuck?
what? For what?
Listen.
What?
Nobody needs to have a conversation with people who don't have
Cassandra, no.
the
Cassandra, hop in
intellect
this
of
live
a
and explain why I
doorknob.
need to talk to her. I'm not going to attack you, but why? And when Jamaican Black Barbie's done speaking, then I'll add you on. I need to know why I need to speak to her. Why do I need to speak to her? Why do I need to speak to Blaze? Now I need to speak to these people. Why? Because you don't like my surprise today? You didn't like the surprise today? Was it too much?
No, but that's the thing. You've been trying to speak to these people. They want to have, like I said, they
They
don't
want
want
clout. They want clout
they
because they don't have any, especially now that they don't have any pages with any real
Mhm.
viewership. But we're not going but the people that are in this live, let's think about what just happened. Somebody, I'm assuming from that group, tried to dox a military family. We cannot stand for this. This needs
And
to
I'm not
stop.
the only military family that they
It-
have doxed
Yeah, I
right.
or
see that in the
tried to dox. That's
comments.
the problem.
And
That
this
These
is the
people are over
sad
here
thing
like
about
fighting for
it.
this country and trying to do what they've got to do to support their families. And you're over there doxing people and calling people at their job and calling them racial slurs. And if
and
any of you are black, you think that you are not anti-black. You think that you are not absolute coons.
over internet beef. Think think about the delusion that this is. You didn't like what somebody had to say on the damn internet, and so you are going to take that into real life, call them racial slurs, dox them, send police on them, possibly get them unalived just because you didn't like something that they say. Do you all understand how delusional and how harmful that is? We as Black people cannot even exist on social media being ourselves without somebody coming in and trying to threaten our lives. That is disgusting.
Crazy. And I'm
Dear
from
and I went to CID already. And I made sure he was reported, and I made sure that all of my battle siblings and my spouse's unit are aware to ensure their safety. Because I'm going to tell you guys right now, you guys have no idea. As civilians, you don't have any idea what 17 and 18-year-olds go through when they join the military. You don't have any idea. When I came home in a wheelchair. I came home in a bloody wheelchair. You have no idea. This is my second year that I am walking without a crutch and without physiotherapy. This is my second year out of physiotherapy. When you join the military, you give up your life. And I have gone through racism before. My former roommates, everybody know already, my former roommates have racist photos of my family up on social media. I'm not afraid to hide it. But what you're not gonna do is threaten the lives of innocent people who their only crime, and it's not even a crime, is serving with me. Because I would take a bullet for them any day. And if you send anybody to my family, you're gonna have a problem. This is not the time for this. Y'all, we have way too much important shit going on. And if you're Black and doing this, they're trying to take your freaking white rights away. Why are you sitting down and doing this?
Right.
Right.
That's
We're
sick.
literally fighting to maintain not falling into a fascist government. And y'all up here calling police on people, trying to dox people. Like, we had Roe versus Wade overturned. They're going after contraception next. They're going after same-sex marriage next. They're going after Loving v. Virginia next. And you guys have the nerve to be up here trying to dox people, other Black people.
for
Literally,
They're
internet
trying to go
clout.
after
literally
Brown versus education. Like, come on, use their common sense, people.
all the white supremacy that can be used against us, and y'all are condoning it. Absolute
And then
madness.
have the nerve to call yourselves activists.
Exactly.
Like, I don't even have a word for the cognitive dissonance, for like the denial, for the delusion that goes into you trying to get Black people hurt and get women hurt, and then calling yourselves activists.
Meanwhile, they're surrounding themselves with racists. They're surrounding themselves with transphobes. They're surrounding themselves with homophobes. It's
Mm,
like you can't be an activist, first of all, doing the stuff that you're doing, but you seriously cannot be an activist with all the people that you are associating yourself with. It's garbage. I find this absolutely reprehensible.
let me mention one thing real quick, because I had somebody in that group trying to threaten to dox me, or
Hold on.
particularly doxing me yesterday as well.
Speaking of transphobes.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of
right.
transphobes.
Exactly. That's exactly what
Mm.
I was talking about, Pat.
Speaking
Hmm.
of transphobes, Tanya Michelle, official Tanya Michelle. That is her TikTok name. Speaking of transphobes,
There we go.
before Miss
I mean, you
Soprano
can't be
speaks.
both. The
Again,
math isn't mathing.
again, 4K, we always bring receipts over here. We don't just say it just to say it. That's receipts.
And
And
not
she
only,
said it last night in 4K on live too,
yeah,
while she thought she
multiple
did something.
times.
Okay then.
Multiple times.
Guys,
So
Soprano,
you
speak your
can't,
piece, baby.
yeah, you can't be an activist and be a bigot. You can't be an ally and be a bigot. You
Mm-hmm.
can't be a Black
Exactly.
activist and be anti-Black. You can't do those things at the same time. It does not comport with each other. They're inapposite with each other. You cannot do that. To the point, though, is I had an issue where somebody's trying to get my information, one of those people trying to get my information as well. I talked to Willow, on this app, and she showed me a website called Delete Me that will scrub your personal information from the internet. And then I also got a VPN. So we need to be doing that to protect ourselves and our personal information. If you guys don't have that yet, please get a VPN. Please don't have your TikTok handles connected with like any other kind of social media or have any identifying
Yep.
information or identify with one of your personal addresses or phone numbers, because these people are criminals, and
Yeah.
they will take
I think she wants
any
to stay.
so that they will take any opportunity to commit criminal acts against you. And this is not Willow Grain, sorry. Yeah, so Willow Grain showed me the app Delete Me, and I signed up for that. It'll scrub your information from the internet, get a VPN, because we shouldn't have to protect ourselves from our own people, but apparently we do.
Yep. Guys, NordVPN is really good to use. You can use it. It works in almost every country. That's one of the VPNs I was recommended. And
Yeah.
please, you guys, if you need anything, I'm here. I don't care the time. Wake me up and call me. I don't care. I'll get up. I'll hear you out. I'll help you out. And if Pat is doing something that is wrong, I'm gonna call his ass out, and Pat knows that. If anybody's doing anything wrong, I'm gonna call you out. But what you're not gonna do is put innocent people into danger.
And
And
that's
that
a
is exactly what
Just
they've been
know,
doing.
and just know, if I do anything wrong, it's always in retaliation.
I know that it's always in
Trust me.
retaliation. I've been following you
I don't just go
since
around
I
just
went on
doxing people
TikTok.
just to dox them. No, I don't go around saying and threatening people just to threaten them. No. Anything I have ever done on this app for the past year and a half, everything I've ever done that was egregious or fucked up, considered to the moral police, I did it in defense. All people got to do is leave me alone. There's not a problem. That's it.
exactly.
Even to the man Blaze, who physically put his hands on. Even after that, I told him, yo, you leave me alone, we won't have a problem no more. And still, they don't listen.
But think about how easy it is. Right. Think of how easy it is to not. Okay? Like, all you guys have to do on that other side is leave everybody alone. If you guys have all
Exactly.
this talent and you're activists and you're this and you're that, then spend your time doing that. Spending your time calling everybody predators and calling the cops and calling CPS, what does that do for you? If you want to create your own brand and you want to come up, then leave everybody alone and show the world what you have outside of being a criminal and being a fucking troll.
Exactly. And when you're going to
Why are you
say
doing this?
when you're going to use tools of white supremacy, because people need to understand the US system is working exactly how it's designed to work. It's not
Yeah.
broken. When you're going to use those tools
Exactly.
of white supremacy and you call yourself a black man or you call yourself an activist, you are mocking the people that you claim that you're an activist for and you're advocating for. You're mocking them.
The people that blaze the trails for us, they
And
will
as for Miss,
say, "What the hell are you
they're
doing?"
turning in their grave. And as for Miss Candid, please stop sending me. Please stop sending me friend requests. Please stop sending me DMs. And if you try
Candid
it one more
Capricorn?
time, I will make my first video with my face exposing your ass. I've already blocked you. Leave me alone. I'm a very
Candid
private person. I'm
Capricorn.
very polite. But there is no reason for you to try and send me anything. Sis, we're not having a conversation. Me done talk already. You talked about children. I called your ass out. There's no reason for
Candid
anything else.
Capricorn is out here trying to DM people that follow my page and in support of me?
Why you think
Wow.
my page went? Why you think my page went private?
Wow. Candid Capricorn. That's what we doing. We harassing other black women because they support me.
Why you think
Let's
my
think
page
about
went
this.
private?
What?
Think about how
That
Martin
is
Luther
why my
King.
page went private, because it was her and a bunch of people. Because you can see who views your page. It was her and a bunch of people viewing my page. I went private, put on my VPN, called my family, and said, "You guys need to do that." Yes, she does text children allegedly,
She
and
does?
allegedly. And when I checked my friends, and it was her and one of her mods. So I blocked both of them. I called my family and I'm like, if you have a TikTok, you need to block these people. And I gave them a list of names and they've blocked them. Because there is absolutely no reason. If you see that I'm following Pat and you are running your mouth about Pat's children, don't come over here.
Does that have
Because
something
I
to
If
will
you're
do with
I
you
trying
will
to
getting?
bring
embarrass
me,
you.
Hold on. Does that have something to do with you getting that call? Was
I
that
don't
after that?
know. The call came after that. The call came the same day.
Oh,
Oh, Candid.
And
Oh,
that
you
was
done fucked up.
yesterday.
Oh, you done fucked
That was
up.
yesterday. The
after she made
call came the same day.
comments. No, that is absolutely what's going on.
Wow,
Those,
Candid,
those
really?
colorist,
You
those xenophobic comments.
really?
Mm-mm.
The call came the same day. Because
Wow.
I found out that she sent the request in the morning before I got to work, and I got the call exactly 6:25 p.m. yesterday while at work. And for anybody who doesn't know, if you work in real estate, your phone calls are recorded. So when you
How
say racist shit, we're gonna know. Your
how do
phone calls are
they
recorded.
expect people to respect them when they can't even give the bare minimum decency to other people? They do this. This is your first interaction with somebody is being like this.
And for
but
everyone that wants to know who we're
I want to
talking
just think
about,
about the people that are calling themselves activists. I want you to think of how Martin Luther King and
this is
Malcolm
her,
X.
right? Jamaican Black Barbie. This is her?
Yes, that is her.
Okay. So Candid Captain Crunch. So this is her. Big Bird. She's talking about Big Bird. Okay. That's
That
her.
is her. So if you
Wow.
follow this lady or you subscribe to anything about this lady, please do not follow me. Please do not open your mouth and say you love black people. Please do not open your mouth and say that you love black veterans. And please do not open your mouth and
Mm,
say you love black people in the military. Because I
mm,
personally will cuss you out. Please don't.
mm.
And Miss Candid, whatever your name is, I
Candid
wish
Captain Corn.
nothing. I don't give a crap. I could care less. I wish nothing but what you deserve for you. Have the day you deserve, love. Bless your whole heart. I will pray that whatever low self esteem you have that is causing you to feel like you have to attack people, you will get help. Because only bullies with low self esteem attacks people. That's the only people who do it.
Mm,
So I hope you get the help you need. And I hope you can learn to have some love and some value in yourself that you will no longer feel the need to associate with people who do stolen valor as a living
Mhm.
Mm.
and who can't pass an ASVAB. And you feel
oops.
like you need to associate with people who have the intellect of a doorknob. But
Mm.
until such time, we don't need to have a conversation.
Somebody says giving Dusty traffic cone. You know what? Log
Yeah.
off.
Listen,
Log off.
Blaze is named after
Log off.
Che Guevara. What do you think that somebody that was out here trying to literally fight to divest from colonialism and military rule would think about that? What would the honorable chairman Fred Hampton think about a bunch of black people running around this app trying to take other black people out? Y'all are embarrassing to the culture. You are embarrassing to the culture.
But see,
Up here
they
attached.
met people like that in their time, and they checked them. They checked them, and then
Hmm.
they disagreed with those types of people because they understand not all skin folk is kinfolk.
Well,
Oh, I'm
that's
aware she
fact.
has a problem with immigrants. Well, ma'am, if you have a problem with immigrants, please go put your name on the dotted line and give your life up for this country because 75% of the military happens to be us. Y'all
If it's
wouldn't be protected in this country if it wasn't for us. So if
if
you
it's
have a problem with immigrants, don't go to a Jamaican restaurant no more. No bother
Mm,
with it. We don't want you.
mm,
Don't go to a Nigerian to get your hair done. Better yet, I'm
mm.
not even going to diss my Nigerians because the hair that you have on your head, you bought it from the dollar store, darling. We know that. You went to the dollar store during Halloween and you bought it. Don't associate with us if you have an issue with immigrants. Keep Pat's name out your mouth. Keep his beautiful children and Kim out of your mouth. If you have a problem with immigrants, leave us alone. We ain't
The
here to take
flex.
your jobs. We're not here to do anything to you. We're here to live our lives, get our money, and be out this bitch. Disrespectfully.
That's
It's all
me, Jamaican Queen. You know. You done know.
And if you have a problem with immigrants, don't bother use with seasoning, baby love. Because we know so that you love your food without no salt, with just salt and pepper. Leave everything else. Because if you think that half of these seasonings were in the US when colonizers got here, other than the ones that the lovely indigenous people had here, you're sadly mistaken. And you
They
need to pick
can't
up
even
an
use
actual
salt.
history
I
book.
was gonna say they can't even
They
use
can't
salt or
even use salt.
And
So there
guess
were
what?
wars fought over salt from
I
other
bet
countries.
every dollar I got, Candy Capricorn would never hop on this live and confront her. She don't have the sack. She don't have the fucking balls. She don't have it. Cause that's wild. I
And
didn't even know that.
if
Jamaican
she
bar,
tries
Jamaican.
it, I will be extremely polite. But I will read you from Genesis to Revelations in 3 different languages.
Oh, oh,
it would look.
oh.
She can't even go without
That's
saying
a bar.
xenophobic slurs, so it would be very difficult for her to have a conversation.
And same thing with Tanya. Tanya's up here trying to basically calling the question Pat's blackness,
Yeah.
trying to insinuate that because he's Haitian, he's not black.
What?
Come on,
Yeah,
For
sis.
that
people who
happened
think
too.
that Haitians and Caribbean people
Happened
are
too.
not black, use your common sense. The only difference between African Americans and Caribbean black people is where the ship stopped with the ancestors.
Come on.
That's it.
And for every single black person that has a problem with Haiti, please understand that the only reason why we black people in the United States were able to have the revolutions we had and
Come
have the
on.
revolts we have successfully, if it wasn't for the guerrilla warfare they learned from Haiti and Jamaica predominantly.
They
Boom.
did it first. They did it
We
first. They
did
said,
that
no,
shit
sir.
first. We did that
And
shit
what did they
first.
get
Where
for it,
who
though? What
taught
did they get
y'all how
for it?
to put people on sticks real quick?
Mm.
Y'all learned that from us. Y'all learned that from Native Americans. That's who y'all learned it from.
Facts.
Haiti's
Haiti did it first, and
native
they got
people were
stumped by
trading
it.
with
They
our
wanted to make
native people
Haiti,
before colonizers got here.
and they wanted to make
The
Haiti an example to make
disrespect.
sure Black people never rose up again.
Right.
So they
The
tried to
French, the
destroy
French, the French
everything
did
about Haiti so
especially.
they would make them an example.
The French
But we're
did.
not.
Yep.
Hmm.
The French did. Yep. We still owe money to the French to this day. That's why we so poor.
Darling, I know you want Jamaica still
Literally.
paying reparation taxes.
Just saying.
And now we have to sue for our full independence. And even after you sue for your full independence, you still have to pay the reparation taxes. Look here. You
To
don't
the
know the lives of
colonizers.
people. You don't know the history of West Indians. Don't come after us.
The slavery got reparations before we did. Think about that.
Facts.
See, this is the thing about learning Black history. That is why Black history needs to be taught, because even our own don't know what really happened to our
Right.
ancestors.
Amen.
Because otherwise you would never say some dumb shit like a Haitian person isn't Black.
Yeah.
If you actually knew about the vast diaspora, and you knew about the transatlantic slave trade, and you knew about chattel slavery, and you knew about French colonization, you wouldn't be up in here talking shit about other Black people saying they're not Black, calling their Blackness into question. You wouldn't be sitting up here calling Jesse a white person. We're
Right.
not going to sit up here is devalue people's Blackness because you're ignorant. Just because you don't know history, just because you failed fifth grade history, doesn't mean the rest of us need to suffer because of it. It is not that serious.
Telling people that were born here that they need to go and get on that boat and go back to their country. You got us all.
The fact that they thought that we wanted to just come to this country and just stay up. First of all, this is native people land.
First of all.
first.
First of all,
Stolen land.
y'all brought us here. So if you want us to leave, disrespectfully grab your shit, grab your grandmama shit, dig up your people from their caskets because they got to go too.
Mm-hmm.
They got to go too. Because don't think for 1 second that I have any problem with going back to my home island or going back to where my people descended from. I don't. But while I'm at it, please grab your shit and come with me too. Because if y'all think that Europe sent their best when they were sending people over here, you're sadly mistaken.
Mm.
Y'all want to talk about Latinos and say, oh, Mexico is not sending their best. Darling, they sent prisoners over here as colonizers. Y'all were living in caves. We were building schools and trading.
Let's have a eulogy for that wig. Hey, yo.
It's okay. I will send her
Chill.
a wig. I will send her a wig.
I'm through with you, Pat.
Pat, Pat, Pat. That is my niece's favorite bird on this world. You're not gonna
Don't
disrespect her, so
disrespect Big Bird like that. That's
no,
cold.
no, Pat,
Big Bird like
no, Pat,
Put some
Big Bird.
respect
no,
on Big Bird's
Pat.
name.
Big Bird sat there and ate his food. Okay.
He didn't do nothing but do that and talk to his imaginary friend Snuffleupagus. Like, don't do him like that.
You will not do Sesame Street like that. Good God.
But think about the fact that, page
What a
one
joke.
in
Are
the
you
white
kidding me?
supremacist handbook
Oh.
is divide and conquer. They want us in the diaspora to think that we're not connected. They want us to doubt our blackness. They want us to have gradations to our blackness. They want us to have enmity with each other. That's white supremacy 101. We brought you over here. We separated you from your cultures. We tried to divest you of all your culture. We tried to steal it, yet still we are here with our AAVE coming straight from the motherland. You guys aren't going to do that. We're not doing this. We're not fighting with each other because we all came from the same place where the very earth and the very civilization began, where architecture began, where math began, where music and writing and culture began. We came from the source. We are the blueprint. We're not going to sit up here and fight each other when we're the blueprint. Everybody on earth came from us. Everything that's popular about Western culture came from Black people and brown people and indigenous people. We do not have time to fight each other.
They tried to make us forget, but see, we will always remember.
You
We
can't
got
you can't compete where you cannot compare, and that is
Exactly.
it is very sad that they feel like they have to get people who are so insecure in their blackness
Mm-hmm.
to
I
attack
mean,
people.
I
You are
feel bad
so
for y'all.
insecure. Darling, if you know how beautiful your black is.
I mean, think about what we could do. Think about the intricacies of our hair, of the melanin of our skin, of the shape of our bodies, of the way that we can use our voices. Think about all of this. We are royalty, y'all. We do not have to steep down to this level. If you're insecure about your blackness, if you have internalized white supremacy, work on that because you are nothing but royalty. You are descendants of the first people that walked on this earth.
fat.
Kim, you are so beautiful. Oh gosh.
And
Like I want to take you from Pat, but I know Pat will beat my
Huh?
ass. So
What?
listen, Pat, there's like
nothing. I
87,000
didn't say
people that are just
nothing.
waiting for you, waiting for you to mess up because they're going to snatch
Right.
Kim. Like, you better marry that
Pat,
woman.
if you mess up, Pat,
You want a
if
hug?
you mess up, Lord Jesus,
We're going to cancel you.
prison's gonna look
I'm not
mighty
gonna mess
fine if
up.
you do. Cause I'm gonna have to take a trip home. Your daughter's so
Oh,
beautiful.
look
Oh
at
my
Elle's hair.
gosh.
How
Hair.
cute.
Sweetheart, you are such a beautiful young lady. You
She's
are a beautiful
gorgeous.
queen.
Oh,
Good, mama. Boys, what do you want? You want a hug too, kid? Jesus Christ. Come
I
here.
love your kids.
I don't want to hug.
Your
You want
kids
to
are
get
oh
He just want to be on the camera. Get out of
Okay.
here. No running,
like
yo.
Pat, I think you're gonna piss off my husband now because now I'm gonna
Uh,
bother him and say I want kids.
Oh shit.
You gonna piss him off?
Look at
Cause
Pat
I'm gonna have to
changing
call him
lives
and be
over
like,
here.
I'm gonna have to call him and be like, babe, I think it's time, and he's gonna be like, no, fuck no.
I'm weak. And you live in the United States, right?
Oh, darling, first of all, my kids will be going to school in the islands.
Oh, I hear that shit.
They're going to school in the islands because I need you to go to school where if you do nothing, teacher can still give you a ass whooping. You
Mm.
need to go to school where you actually get decent food because I did not know when I came to the US and I went to school up here. I came to school for 1 year in high school. That was the first time I ever saw burnt chicken
Oh,
served as school lunch.
How's it going to be
Because
burnt
I'm
and dry
sorry,
at the same time, though?
right.
Burnt and dry.
burnt and dry, and then on top of that there was no seasoning on it, so they just put the raw chicken on the thing and burn it up. That was the first time I ever saw that. Because I'm sorry, public school back home, you're getting jerk chicken, you're getting curry chicken, you're getting patty, you're getting oxtail, you get curry goat, you're getting the whole 9 yards. Our people, our chefs in school took pride in their food. Yes, Jamaican school give you great food. And the good thing is that 95% of the time the great food is free. Yes, I had oxtails for lunch because I was a senior, thank God. So I was able to get oxtail for lunch. And surprisingly, my school is one of the best schools. I will forever rep the brown and gold. So if you're from Jamaica and you say anything about champs, you know, so I'm repping brown and gold, and I will rep maroon and gold. No Edwin Allen over here. But yes, it's sad. It's sad. It is so sad because Pat, I have been watching you since I came on this app. You are one of my very first creators that I followed. You still don't follow me, but I followed all of
Yeah, I
your
do.
things. No, you don't.
I don't? Oh
No.
shit, I don't.
Calling you out.
Yes, because
Expose.
I tried to text you when you were frustrated and I was like, "Are you okay?" And it said he's not following you, so you got to wait. I was like, "Oop, Pat don't love me." Oh dear.
I followed you back. My bad.
You're forgiven, Pat. Don't worry, you're not in trouble, darling. I
Mm.
follow every single one of you. Y'all know that already. Bree, I'm always in your life,
Mm-hmm.
giving you no ends
Yeah,
of trouble.
always.
And
I
you know
love
it's
you.
because I love you. I give all the trouble because I love you. But
Yo, I
Pat,
ain't
I'm
even.
still waiting. I
Huh?
love you too, boo. I'm still waiting about the cook off with you and Blam.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. It's just you see what's been transpiring.
Oh,
See,
trust me,
yeah,
I know, darling. I
I'm not
know.
supposed to do
Blam decided to call me out at his live today about the fact that I thought that he can't cook. So I explained to him, it's not that I don't think that you or Pat can't cook. I just know y'all can't cook better than me.
pause. What?
Yes. I know you can cook. I see you cook. I know you can cook. I know Blam can cook. But Una just can't cook better than me.
It
Mm.
sounds like the winner of the You and Blam has to go up against Jamaican then. So
Yeah.
Listen here.
she's the boss level.
Listen here. Whoever ready, come. And when
Wait,
you're
so
ready,
hold on. Someone said, did y'all see Eric's comment about Jeffrey trying to apologize to Tyler? No, he's not. He's trolling. He's not trying.
Jeffrey needs to go to bed. I'm sure he has a curfew. He needs to go to bed.
We have said at this point, we do not care.
We don't care.
We do not
Right.
Like y'all
care.
really, like even if that was true, I don't give a fuck about no apologies no more. We gave y'all grace for months.
Mm.
We try to do it the right way. We try to do it the legal way. We try to do it the compassionate way, the non-Blaze way, the non-Jeffrey way. I tried to sit here and do the right thing with y'all.
I begged y'all to leave me alone and just let me make my content. But no, y'all niggas sat here and got me shadow banned. Y'all sat here, swatted me 3 times. Y'all got CPS at my door. You guys made fun of my girlfriend and lied on her and claiming she has 3 other children she don't have and claiming that she gave custody of her children to someone else, which she never did. That's fucked up. And I'm supposed to sit here and be nice. Let's not forget, y'all doxed my mother's workplace on live.
That part.
You doxed my address on live over a dozen times. You body shamed my daughter and called my son slow because he's autistic.
Whoever did that, you are damn disgusting.
So this peace bullshit, nah, ain't no fucking peace. And
Yeah,
like
it's time
Tavia,
for
They
We
accountability
don't
now.
need to
no,
have peace
like
with
Tavia
you.
said, and
If you're
Tavia,
going
right?
to run your mouth like that, there's no reason for us to have
Listen,
peace.
listen to me real quick. And I want to say this for Tavia because Tavia was right about me on Cuban's Live. I'm not a street nigga. I'm not a self-proclaimed tough guy. But when it comes to my family, I will go to whatever lengths I gotta go to protect them. I got a loose screw somewhere for them, just for them.
Amen.
And it will be unloose. Sorry, it will be loose just for y'all if y'all keep fucking with me. All I ask is y'all to just leave me alone. But y'all didn't listen. So now y'all gotta suffer these consequences. Slowly but surely it's going to happen. You may think you're gonna get a W here or a W there. You're not winning the war. It's not happening. I got too much
Um,
firepower on this side for that to fucking happen. And then now finding out that this young lady right here fucking sat here and harassed this young lady simply because she's in support of me. That's weird as shit.
I have a question. Well done, roast. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to retract your questions to Pat because I'm not gonna let Pat answer you. I'm gonna answer you.
I didn't even see it.
So no, you don't gotta work. I need you to retract your statement
No,
and hop your little sorry ass, go somewhere else.
they muted the
You got
person. So you gotta so just repeat what they asked because I didn't see it.
They asked if you're on welfare and they said they asked you if it was true about some nonsense regarding your children. So
No, I'm
now
not.
I'm going to listen to,
You don't
Happening.
you don't answer their question, Pat. Their question is
no,
different.
no, 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 Pat, you're not going to answer the question. Well done, roast. I I can understand that you are upset because you see here Pat and Kim being loving parents to their children and you didn't have that in your life, so you're upset.
Oh shit.
But what you're not going to do is going to take that low self-esteem and that low self-worth and bring it over here. So
A
listen to
little
me and
Pat. Yeah.
listen to me clearly. Pat is gonna go high with this one. I will drag your ass to hell.
And
So
so
I
on.
suggest you don't ever open your mouth again. Disrespectfully. You're talking about being on welfare like it's an insult. There are people who need it. It's the government's job to ensure people are supposed to be taken care of.
But
And the
I'm not.
fact that we have to have welfare in the first fucking place tells you how broken everything is and how bad capitalism is.
The fact that these people are so focused and obsessed on pocket watching should tell you everything that they need to know. They don't care about people, they don't care about what we go through. They only care about making themselves look better than the person that they're talking about. And
And if
disrespect, fuck all of y'all.
And if you're doing that, that just signals to us, you're signaling to us that you don't have shit. Because people that have shit don't care about what other people are
He ain't
doing.
about what other people got.
I don't
And
care about
Precisely.
who's
if
doing this, who's doing
they're
that.
helping other people out, we should be helping other people.
Right. We're good over here.
We're
All of
good.
us are good over here. And so the only way that I'm looking out for you is if you say you need something, I got you. But what I'm not gonna do is gonna be looking at why somebody's getting this, where they're getting their money from. That just means you don't have shit and you're jealous and you're pressed.
Wow, these people
And I
are ready
bet you
to think that they need to survive. Okay.
Exactly. And none of you people would say any of this to Pat's face. Like, before you get in a live and type these raggedy comments, just think about, would I have the courage or the balls to come up to somebody's face and say this? If you don't, then shut the fuck up.
We know they don't have the balls to say it because they have small dick energy. That's the problem.
And trust me when I tell you the same thing. The only Blaze is the only person ever in the history of my social media to ever sit here and stalk me and run up on me. When I tell you it will never happen again. And I'm not gonna make threats. I'm not gonna do any of that. I will say this. I will defend myself to the furthest extent of the law. Are you proud of me, Soprano? I'm gonna just keep it.
Yes,
I
that's
You
will
what
know
you
it.
need to do.
myself to the furthest extent of the law. Do as you wish with that information. That is all I'm gonna say. And trust me, I don't be alone. So take that ever you please. Running up on me, they're gonna have to sit here and figure out what shoes you wearing in that casket. That's all I'm gonna say. Go ahead. That's it. That's it. I'm not a tough guy. Trust me. I'm not a gangster. I'm not a tough guy, but I have the freaking capabilities to take someone's life if I really want to. Trust me. I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of. Trust me. And if you want to test that theory, please do so if you really want to be about it. But no one's really about it. Blaze got my address. He ain't pulled up. Scholar got my address. As much as he wants to lie and troll, he has never pulled up at my job. He never pulled up to my house. And he never will.
But think about who all you people out that are listening, especially from the other side. Think about who has been the aggressor in this whole situation. Blaze snuck up on Pat and attacked him. He then
Mm-hmm.
called him a predator, said he was protecting a predator. He then gave, cover to someone that swatted him, talked about his children. You think about people that are calling, child protective services. Tell me what Pat has done to those people. Tell me where he was out there just on the offensive, just recklessly. Tell me where he took the first shot.
I'll
Because we'll
wait.
wait.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
Nobody can tell when Pat took the first shot. Nobody can tell when any of that took place because Pat never did it.
Exactly.
Boom.
Ever. Pat has only ever responded to people attacking him. And I've watched Pat for ever since I got on this app. I have never seen him just sit there and go off on somebody or attack somebody out of the blue that didn't mention him or didn't come for him in some way. So all these other people want to sit over here and be like, I'm the victim. The victim of what? Y'all attacked him. Y'all
Right.
came for him. What are you
I
talking
don't
about?
understand how you're going to throw the first punch and then when you get hit, oh, I want to cry. No, darling.
Mm,
You're brave enough to throw the first punch. You're brave enough to get your ass whooped.
well,
You know who does that?
And who
Karens.
does that? Karens. And unfortunately, a lot of the black men who are doing all of this, we know that you've been hanging around a lot of the Karens because you really want to get them in bed. But darling, you're starting to act like them.
Ooh, she.
It's giving dusty pussy energy. Just
Mm.
saying.
mm,
The fact that
Sahara.
continue to throw slurs at Pat and accuse him of all this stuff and other people as well. Meanwhile, they are doing the exact same things that they are telling other people that they are doing
It's all
without
projection.
projection. It's massive projection. And listen, I'm not saying that therapy will solve it, but it will at least help you a little bit.
Literally everything they have accused Pat of doing, it's because they did. They're the little ones who are over here
Mm-hmm.
being stalkers. They're the ones that are over here doing all kinds of shady stuff. They're the ones over here attacking people. They're the ones over here with children as mods.
Mm.
First of all, children are not
Literally
even
Oh my
supposed to
everything
be
they
on
have
this
said.
app. I'm sure
Children.
the guidelines in the app said that you have to be 18
Yep.
to have the app. So for people who have mods who are children, you do realize that you're actually breaking the rules.
No, it's 13. It's 13 to use the app. It is
It's 13
13
to
to
use the app.
it is 18 to have an account. See, you guys don't read it. You can I can see you in the
It
comment
is
section who does not read the bio
it
or
is
the
very
description
first of
in the
all,
app
I
store.
didn't even have social media until I was out of my parents' house and on my first base.
Mm.
That is
Yes,
when
that's
I
the
had
thing. Some of
social
these
media.
weirdos have children as mods.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't
We're
have my
looking at
first
Granny. We're looking at
cell
Tanya. You guys
phone.
have children at mods, and then we're trying to come at Pat about whatever. And we're not even going to mention that. But you guys are the ones with literal kids as your mods. Literal
And
children.
you know the funny thing about it? When y'all do this stuff, these kids who are your mods, their parents don't know they're doing this. So
Mm.
I'm
Nope.
gonna warn you right now, if you have a child as your mod and you sent them over here to attack Pat and I find out, I will be that bitch and I will have a conversation with their parents.
We
Oh no,
should, because
I
that's
already
Yeah.
plan on
protecting
doing the
children.
same. I already plan on doing the same. The I Creep page is allegedly a 15-year-old, and out of her own mouth, she said she was 17. I don't believe she's 17. I believe she's 15. But that's just here or there. Either way, she is a minor. Either way, she is under the legal age of the United States of America. Either way,
Mm.
that is not a grown woman. That is a kid. That is a fucking child.
Child, amen.
Child. Doesn't matter 15, 17. That's a kid. That's a
And
fucking kid. And you're weaponizing a child's trauma to sit here and they literally had her dox people in the
right.
comment section and think we didn't pay attention. And
When you
Getting
y'all
a
gonna
lucky
child
I
to
don't have
commit
when you gonna
y'all
crimes.
lucky.
manipulate a child to dox
Y'all
people?
lucky I don't
You're
have
They're
that
literally
screenshot.
disgusting.
creating child
Because y'all
support.
had that same child, the same one that's
Literally.
hopping on the internet, coming at me saying, "How dare Patrick come at Candy Capricorn?" But he cares for black women. I love black women, but don't get me fucked up. If you support anybody that sit here dox my mother, you sit here and body shame my daughter, you sit here and come for my woman or my mother or my child. No, fuck that. I don't care if you're a black woman. That respectability bullshit goes out the window. I'm coming for you and strictly you. That has nothing to do with how I feel about black women as a whole. I may not like Candy Capricorn at all, but I would not sit here and let a white man disrespect her in front of me. As much as I hate that bitch, I will not
Exactly.
let a white man disrespect in front of me because I live by the code, and I'm saying that in 4K. But don't even get me fucking twisted. I will hold you accountable, and I will flame you if you disrespect me. I don't care if you're a black woman at that point. And that has nothing to do with how I feel about black women as a whole. That's how I feel about them individually. Candy Capricorn individually. Tanya Michelle individually. Goddess Mia at one point. Alicia at one point individually. I've made that very clear. So stop using the black woman card as your trump card and be like, oh, he attacked me. He attacked me. Oh, how dare he attack? Fuck out of here.
I
That
mean,
poor
what
young
people,
girl, that poor eye creep young girl, don't know what she's talking about, don't know what she's doing. She's a child. And she needs to stay
right.
in the
She's
house
a
playing.
child who's been traumatized, and if you've been through something like that, something as serious as SA, I've gone through SA at that age. You're not thinking straight. You can't think straight because your whole brain is still processing what the hell has happened to you. When I realized I needed help was when I was in the military and my mentor looked at me and said, "Yo, sweetie, you need to get help. Like, honey, you need to get help. Seriously." So I was lucky because the person that did it to me, he stalked me when I moved countries, stalked me right up until I was in the military.
Mm.
And not to
And
mention
he
the
did not
fact,
stop. You cannot put children in this position. If they are going through something as serious as this, that is not what you want to do. These are children. You're
if
supposed
you're
to
going
be
to talk about
supporting them.
predatory
You're
behavior,
supposed to be rallying around them. If you tell a 15-year-old who has gone through this that there is a predator, their first reaction is going to be either flight or fight because they are children.
mhm,
And you're weaponizing their innocence for
right,
your
You're
gain. That's
you're
weaponizing
it.
what the hell
re-traumatizing them. You are
happened to them. You're
re-traumatizing them
re
for no reason.
traumatizing them. That baby's probably going through night terrors.
And
That
she
child
really
can
sitting here thinking
probably
she
she's not able to look in the mirror, and you put them in a situation where they feel like they have to protect because they don't want what's happened to them. They don't want it to happen to anyone else. So you put them in a position where they feel like they have to protect, and you are making them commit a crime. You're manipulating children. How dare you? You're disgusting.
And
You're
not to mention the
grooming
fact that
them all over again.
right. And these children's brains are not even developed. A 15-year-old, a 17-year-old, those are kids, literal kids. So you're exposing them to a bunch of this. You're exposing them to a bunch of violence and like really inappropriate topics for a child, and then getting them to commit crimes for you.
Trying to make them feel like they're grown, right?
Exactly. That's
Exactly.
predatory. How is that not predatory?
Mm.
You're taking advantage of
For your
somebody's
own,
youth and
yeah.
innocence for your own gain and to shield yourself from committing acts of like criminal acts. Come on now. Want to look up the definition of predator? Shall we do it?
Uh, my laptop is up and ready.
I can't stay on much longer because I forgot I had to go to work in like an hour.
Oh.
Oh,
I
Oh
word.
Lord.
forgot. I've been on
Pat,
live so long. I forgot I have to go to work. I'll be
a
back on
person
live
or
later
group
when I
that
DJ.
ruthlessly exploits others, primarily children.
Oh, so, could you say that again, Jamaica? Could you read that again?
One more
A
time.
person or group that ruthlessly exploits others, primarily children.
How interesting. How interesting. So words mean things, you
Yeah,
guys.
words do mean.
Let's think about how that word applies to the folks on the other side that are doing this. And then maybe we'll stop calling people over here predators.
Also known to exploit, victimize, or prey on children or weaker people. The fact that you're doing this to children is disgusting. You are not helping children who are going through something as traumatic as SA. First of all, they should not have had to go through that in the first place. But you have children who have gone through this, and you have presented them with, oh, the best way to get revenge or the best way to defend yourself is to hurt other people. Hurt people, hurt people. They are not going to stop because they think what they're doing is right. And that is because you, as the adult in the situation, has manipulated children. Y'all are sick. Y'all need to go get some help. And for that young lady, I am so sorry, sweetheart, that you got us aid. I wish somebody told me that at 15. I am so sorry you got us aid, sweetheart.
Yeah, it's best not
But you need to realize that what you are doing,
period.
you are not
It
a
all
problem. Nothing is wrong with you.
are too.
But your actions are hurting people, and you're doing your actions out of anger. I get it. You want to protect other girls like you from predators. I get it. You feel like you are fighting and you're pushing away the person that hurt you. Baby, take it from me. It's not going to happen. Those night terrors are still gonna come. No matter how many people you dox, no matter how many people you harass, those night terrors are still gonna come, baby girl. That's not the way to get this done. I will personally pay for you to get therapy, darling. I don't need nothing from you. I just need you to get some help and stop doxing. I will help you. Because I
They,
can tell
they
you
really,
from
they
now you
got
need to love yourself.
they really got a teenage girl doxing people in the comment section.
It's so sad.
And they
Now?
think I forgot about that. She hasn't done it in a while, but she did do it at one point.
But you know
Did
the funny
it,
thing, Pat, the person
and she
who
did it to
called
I
the
Speak.
phone and spoke, the person, when I said, excuse me, please be advised that this phone conversation is being recorded, there was an adult in the background. And they said, you need to come take the trash out. And the
Wow.
child's response was, yes, mom.
Oh.
Wait, the person who made the call to you?
Yes, it was a child, but it was a male. And when I heard that, I didn't even, that's when I started to cry. Because my heart broke for the child. That's when my heart broke.
Children are being manipulated on this app because of
Whoa.
Do y'all
You are
understand
manipulating a
the
child.
danger that this app is doing to children? Children, black children.
You are manipulating black children. How dare
Mind
you?
you,
That's a
mind you,
baby.
mind you, Jesse is watching all of this.
Mm-hmm.
And may I remind you guys, which I'm not even gonna say just one word. I'm just gonna show one picture. You guys ready for it? Bree, you know what picture I'm talking about. That's all I gotta say. You just gotta show that BuzzFeed in the background.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I gotta say right there. She's watching everything. She's reporting everything I'm doing. That's why people all of a sudden want to sit here and hit my DMs like Leola and want to have a chat. That's why Blaze all of a sudden wants to talk. Now everybody wants to have a conversation with me. No, 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 no. We are beyond that. Now they're doing what, Jamaican Barbie? Weaponizing kids?
Mm.
Threaten us? And dox us? We're gonna
Kids.
continue this
The
conversation.
time for
We're gonna
apologies
continue.
is over.
It's
The time for apologies is over
I
because
don't
you're
even
not
want I don't
apologizing
even
because you're
want an
sorry.
apology.
it
You're
has been
apologizing
I
because
don't
y'all
even
got
want an
caught.
apology.
top shelf
It's
for
time
20.
for accountability now. It's time for accountability and it's time for consequences. You engaged in behavior you should have engaged in. So now you're going to have to take accountability and there will be consequences. That's it. You can apologize if you want. It doesn't negate the fact that there's going to be consequences, legal consequences for what you've engaged in. And you're going to take accountability for it, whether you like it or not. That's it. So you can apologize. You can try to come in and piece it up. But you've done that before. We've seen you guys try to come in and piece it up and call truces, and you don't stick to it. We don't believe you. You don't have any credibility anymore. We don't trust you.
Mm-hmm.
We literally saw it the other day with Leola trying to feign innocence, being like, "This is not what I'm about," and then 20 minutes later, brought
Literally.
into this conversation without
And then
one.
2 hours later was back on live with them talking about how she was basically just making everything up. No. So there's no more
Yep.
talking. You guys can talk to an attorney. You guys can talk to an FBI agent. You guys can talk to somebody else, an investigator. But you're not going to talk to these people anymore. Because what you have done is beyond talking. What you're done requires accountability. You can't
Oh,
talk
by the
your
No,
way,
way to
guys, I
accountability.
am
I
going to.
disagree. I
I've decided
disagree.
I'm going to do the
No. I
podcast.
disagree. Hold on. I disagree with Soprano. Somebody said in the comment section perfectly. Fuck accountability. There needs to be fucking consequences. There needs to be
Yep.
consequences. Consequences. That's what needs to be had. Fuck accountability. Consequences need to be happening because the word accountability to me just sits here and just says, "Oh, I'm giving you another chance. I'm gonna let it go." No, consequences
Mm-hmm.
means my neck is gonna be on your throat until you pass the fuck out. That's the point that I'm at right now.
Well,
Niggas
I'm
gotta
tying those
go.
two things together. You're going to take accountability because there will be consequences. So whether or not you want to apologize, the accountability is going to come through the
Nah,
consequences.
cause
Right.
So
it,
when the
it,
FBI comes and talks to you, when your wages get garnished because you have a civil judgment against you, when you have to fork over your tax return, your tax refunds to somebody else because you now have got a lien against all of your assets, that's a consequence. That's a consequence to what you've done. So when somebody else owns all your shit, that's a consequence. When you
Yep.
lose your ability to
There
have
will
access to certain freedoms, that's a consequence because what you have done is so egregious and so disgusting, weaponizing children, weaponizing the police, weaponizing agencies like CPS. What you have done is beyond a talk. What you now have to do is pay.
compensation.
Yep.
Absolute
you
compensation.
gotta
You're going to
pay
pay
now, sis.
financially and you're going to
Y'all gotta
pay
pay the
legally.
fee. Y'all gotta pay the fee. Period. You gotta pay the fee. Like
Amen.
You
oof.
have
You
exposed
play the game.
This
yourselves.
been going on for too long. Too many of my friends have been doxxed. My friend EB Ready got doxxed. I Speak got falsely accused of SA. Like the list goes on.
With the freaking Navy.
Voodoo
And if
Bay
you know
got
anything
threatened.
about the Navy, you don't do that
Right.
Blamazon
shit.
got fake exposed for being a scam when he's not. Like it's too much going on.
Too
Like
many.
way too many.
This these people have been trying to go after every single person that has a larger platform than them,
Yeah.
Yep.
and it's disgusting.
And now they got caught.
It's
So now that you're
yeah.
caught, you can't unring that bell. You can't go back and say you didn't do it because you got caught. You can't go back and say you didn't mean it because you've doubled down on it. You can't say any of that. The only thing you can do is pay the piper. You're going to pay financially and you're going to pay legally. Those are the only two things that are going to happen going forward. So you can sit online and continue to commit crimes and double down on the things that you've done. You're literally giving ammunition and evidence to the people that are investigating you. So I don't know what you think that's going to accomplish, but you guys are not going to have whatever little assets you have left pretty soon. So I need you guys to realize that this is over. Like, it's already over. I don't think you realize it's already over.
Literally,
They just want to go out in the blaze of glory. That's their.
Like, it's been over the past couple of days, like, officially, and you haven't even noticed it yet. Y'all still gonna talk your shit. You're gonna run your mouth, make up more lies without showing any stitch or proof whatsoever. You're gonna sit here and ride the coattails of a former TikTok star who literally fell from grace and is in the tub of irrelevance, Miss Granny Coy Bundy. You're still riding freaking nobody with 3.6 million followers. Soprano, how you got 3.6 million followers and you're a nobody now? That's
verified a nobody.
I got
followers and you're
one of my pages, and I'm more relevant than Granny. That's
She's
crazy.
sitting up here playing gospel music, playing video games with kids, and cussing people out. Miss Ma'am is having issues. Miss Ma'am needs to go get herself some help because that's not it.
6 million followers on the Ellen DeGeneres show to almost getting evicted, and you only line on people, and that's supposed to be your fall from grace. Listen, baby, you don't even know the quarter of what's in my fucking pocket. You don't know who I know at this point. You don't know who I've been in contact with the past couple days. You have no idea what's coming. And that's the best part. I made the biggest mistake on this app by letting people know too much about me and letting people know what my next moves are. And look where I finally stopped doing that. And now people want to sit here and now they want to talk. No more talking. You have no idea what I have in store. You have no idea what is coming to every last one of you. It is coming. It is coming. There's no more apologies, no talking. It's coming. Everything is coming. The bill is due. Everything is coming. That's all I'm going to say. Ladies, thank you for being in the box. Jamaican Black Barbie. I'm going to talk to you off the app personally about what happened to you that you told me about. I love you guys.
No problem, love.
Thank you for being on here.
Oh, by the way, guys, I'm creating a True Crimes podcast.
Okay.
I finally decided I'm going to do it.
Back. So I'll be on live at like 10, 11 o'clock at work DJing. And then tomorrow we're going to continue this discussion again until they fucking get it.
Absolutely, love.
Got it?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to holler
All right. Bye, y'all.
Love you.